So it's going to explode in the AFL's face, I would imagine there too.
Back to local footy, Drew, I think.
Thanks to Think Water, we're going to preview the footy now, of course, after that discussion there as well. Western Eagles taking on Illawarra back at Illawarra. We got the word that Dan Casey won't going around as coach of the Eagles next year. It'll be Tommy Spokes and Matty Absalom to take as co-coaches for 2027. There's a bit of a transition phase for the last 3 weeks, and you heard that spotted that Dan is going to sit out of footy next year.
Yeah, well, I had a chat to him Thursday night, and that's his plan. But as I said, there might be a local coach in Geelong who had the same sort of idea. But if the right offer comes along, the right job comes along, well, someone like Dan, who's almost become a career coach, be sort of look at it. But I do applaud his decision to stand down, take a bit of time, get around with your family, because as we've said, it's a 40-hour-a-week job being a senior coach these days.
100%.
Plus working as well.
I think he's obviously stepped down as well because he feels like he's left the club in a better position than when he started.
Yeah,
and
I think fatten us up.
I think it's great. I think it's great that he's able to sort of pass the mantle, and Western Eagles are showing some really good signs. And I think for 2027, finals could be a real chance.
You're right there, Spider?
Yeah, I'm right.
He's tucking into a potato cake, Drewy, but...
and the other side of the fence, Illawarra bag was good to see him get some reward last week.
Fried fruit and salt, 2 things I normally don't do, but you know what, I'm at the footy.
Little shout out to Mark Sanders. I spoke to him earlier in the season. I was a little bit disappointed. Yeah, obviously only 2 clubs that haven't provided us any canteen food.
Should we go?
Thankfully,
they're golden brown, nicely cooked.
So
good spread of potato in the middle of potato cake. Should we run with that?
But we do appreciate the support that all the clubs provide us.
Everyone's coming in and whacking everybody today.
I know. It's all happening here, Drew.
We're in one of those moods.
Yeah, we are.
I haven't whacked anyone yet. You want me to start?
I have. Will has. AJ's got to whack somebody like he normally does.
Oh, thanks, Drew.
On the other side of the fence, Illawarra back, as I was saying, it was good to see him get some reward last week because in their 3 losses against high-quality teams, they haven't been bad or anything like that. Very stiff against Simpson in the wet. First quarter probably cost them against LV, and then in the last quarter against Longwood, we were there a fortnight ago.
They've got 1 belting. That was Imps.
Yeah, but their form outside of that has been pretty good.
Yeah.
So, and I like what the path they're going there as well. So it's very exciting to see the bit of young talent on display out there. But I think the Bombers will book their finals ticket today, and I think they'll get the job done.
Yeah, Bombers for me.
Yeah, I'll look on with you. I think they will. But look, well done to Dan, and good luck to the 2 lads taking over. There's something to build with there. They're just short those experienced players. A lot of clubs are, especially when you get a little bit further out of town. So, but I'm sure the 2 boys will take over, be working their butts off to drag a couple of bigger bodies around and help these young blokes come through. Because they've got an exciting young list coming through there. So,
were you going to stick with the Bombers?
No, I was just waiting for Spider to say his answer.
I said the Bombers, mate.
Yeah, I know. So I'm going to go the Weagles for Paul.
Okay, fair enough. Birregurra taking on LV, of course.
Just on that. Dan did mention to me, he said, don't say this on air, but can you get Paul back in the box? He's a horrible umpire.
So don't say it on air, but you said it on air, Spider.
When you say to me, don't say it on air, what I'm going to do is first thing say it on air. No, Paul umpired the reserves last week.
Was that in Jellyland?
Dan never said
no,
that.
he's only joking.
Speaking of Paul, where is he today?
He's in Lawn today, just with the family, so just enjoying some family time.
Isn't there a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks off now, so
fair enough.
He's happy, he's rebooted. He'll be recharged for next season,
season,
I guess.
Birregurra taking on LV there at Abiria, of course. Ago, we knew that David McMillan signed on again next year. I thought he already signed on, but he's going around again, which is really good to see. And Dom Dare.
The three of them out there.
Smith and
Trabascus. Yep. And Trabascus was a good footballer too.
Yeah.
And of course, LV, of course, looking to bounce back. I still watched the replay last week from the last week's game. They should have won that. They dominated territory. They just couldn't score.
Well, I spoke about this with you earlier, Spider. You feel Lawn should have won?
Yeah, Lawn should have put the game away in the second quarter.
I agree.
They had 70% of the play in the second quarter, just could not put the game away. LV kicked 5-12 to 7-8. So
the third quarter, I don't know what they were doing. Some of them shots as well.
Yeah, I sat down with the stats.
Yeah, the inferred pressure.
There was 80 inside 50s for the entire game.
It was inferred pressure.
It was ridiculous, but it was still a high quality game to watch. Unfortunately, Lockie Marnie's gone.
Yeah, he's gone again, unfortunately, which is some sad news. His second ACL, unfortunately, so that's his year gone, and you think next year will be gone as well. So, wish you a speedy recovery there, Lockie, and hopefully you get to see her running out there when you get up and about yet again. I did hear that, I did mention this before, that Dom Dare and Jesse Williamson are putting the boots on in the twos today, putting double duty.
Absolutely, good on him.
Yeah, which is good to see as well.
Not getting through 4 quarters. Like an 8.
Yeah, I think they're shortish today, Albie.
Yeah, they are.
In the reserve.
Might need a bean to come down and play for him.
What's that?
I might have to go play for him.
Well, did you get offered though?
No, I don't know anyone there. Well, actually, I know a couple of people, but the Spence name's quite well known. So
true. Yeah.
Would you be an inside mid, Will?
On the reserves.
Worth the price of admission on its own, but I still think Drew Alvey should be too strong.
Yeah, Albie for me.
Yeah.
I think so. Look, they showed enough last week. I mean, but they've got depth. They've probably got a couple of blokes to come back into, and obviously losing Lockie Marnie's gonna hurt. But I think sides they just move on, and they've got players to replace. I think Alvey for me too.
And I've also heard that Will Jacobs will be back in a couple of weeks.
It's great for
Which
him.
is
That's
good
for
news.
finals.
Will, are you going to go different, or?
No, he went Alvey.
No, I went Alvey.
Well, why don't
You
you
beat
go?
me.
Yeah,
Come on, AJ.
Well,
Pay
so I
attention,
didn't,
mate.
I didn't hear that.
No, you didn't.
He's painted on.
Some people would say.
Came up with the times, AJ, for goodness sake. Law versus Simpson at Dribbling Reserve, of course, as well. Still no Charlie McCartan, still no Bailey Van der Heuvel for the Dolphins.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard too much, Goss, unfortunately. I can't tell you too much, Drewy.
Yeah,
but,
it's bizarre.
But I feel like if you wanted to try and get him playing back now, it would be the game against Simpson, where it's definitely a danger game. And
It's going to be at least physical.
yeah, and
And
we've
they've got big
obviously-
bodies around the ball, Simpson, too.
Absolutely, and we've sort of spoken about it. If they do finish on top of the ladder, they could only be playing two games in finals, and VDH and McCartan are probably going to need a couple of games under their belt in the regular in the home and away season before finals, just to get that intensity.
Like
Because
the
it's a
cobwebs.
completely
Yeah.
different game when you're playing finals.
I suppose it depends. Is McCartan? Look, we don't know what he's doing. He could be up training. Could be doing.
Yeah, he's still doing a fair bit of work, I believe.
So, but yeah, the VDH is a concern. It's been what,
Yeah.
8-9 weeks.
I think he's only
since he
played one game in the last 10 weeks.
Yeah, so that to me, we know he's a good footballer.
They do manage the players as well, so I'm sure they're doing a lot of work behind the scenes that we don't know about.
But there could be an injury we don't even know about.
Yeah, that's
He
obviously
could be
the
out
other
for the
option.
season.
Well,
and they don't tell us
he
much.
did have a concussion, I think, back in round 6.
Yep.
So,
What, he hit a plane?
well,
But he hasn't been playing in the VFL, so whether he's got other commitments outside footy, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Herbison's back in, I
Yeah,
see.
Herberton's back in. I think Lorne should be winning this
Yeah,
one.
Lawn.
Yeah, Lawn for me.
It's just there's just too much. As we spoke about, top spot. Obviously, sides want top spot. They're there. It's theirs to lose, and I just don't see them dropping a game.
Yeah. Otway District's taking on Apollo Bay. This one should be a good battle. Good opportunity for the Bay to get their second win of the year. And Otway trying to rebuild.
Where's it at?
Yeah, Apollo Bay. Otway District's got a draw last week and they haven't won for a couple of months. So this is a good opportunity for both these sides before the end of the year to get a win.
Had their major raffle Sunday, and if you listen to the CDFNL live pod, you'll hear some very very good interviews after 2:30 on Sunday afternoon.
I haven't heard.
Paul and Keys went out and did the live, well not live, but they worked from the timekeeper's box there, and
I haven't heard yet, but I'm going to listen to it tomorrow.
Stevie Daniels is a very funny man when he's sober. Put it this way, put it that way.
I haven't heard it yet, but I'm going to tune in tomorrow when the weather's a little bit ordinary. So,
Having known Stevie for quite some time, yes.
Okay.
back to the football here. This one should be a good game. Like I said, very good chance for both these sides to get a win before the end of the year.
I'm predicting this is going to be similar to the game we've seen at Apollo Bay. There's just two sides. It's going to be a red-hot crack. The skills aren't going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
Because that's just where both sides are at.
Be
They've
tough
both got a couple of
conditions.
class players, but it's just going to be a scrap, I reckon. It could be an 8-goal or 7 at the end of the day.
We always say, Spider, territory in these sort of conditions is just your friend, and I feel like whoever's going to get territory more often in this game is probably going to be the winner.
Obviously, Joel Cooper's going to win the Apollo Bay Best and Fairest by the length of the Flemington game, and I think the result depends a lot on how they play against him. To me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. If he plays a really good game, then I don't see Apollo Bay losing. But, I mean, in the same spectrum, Otway played a really good game last week and probably should have knocked off the Eagles.
Yep.
So, this is a big flip of the coin, if you ask me.
I'm going the Bay. I'm going the Bay. I'm going the Hawks to bounce back from last night.
Okay, yeah. Are you going to go the Hawks, Will?
I reckon the D's.
Well,
good form line last week.
For our great mate, Peter Hickey, Drew, I'm going to go the D's.
Yeah, I think, if they can recapture that same thing like they did last week, I think they'll get the Chockies. And also,
the odd one out.
Yes,
so,
you are.
Also good to see Shane Boynton signed on for next year as well.
Yeah, I did see that.
Confirmed in the Colac Herald yesterday.
That's good.
And also starting to re-sign some players for next year, which is what you want to see. You want to see them stick together because we know the win-loss record isn't great, but it's a fantastic club out there.
Sets up your pre-season though too, mate.
Yep.
You know you've got numbers. You know what you're doing. You're not in that cattle fight trying to find players to get players. You know you've got them.
It's clearly a good sign, though, that they're actually re-signing these players because they brought in a host of people for this season. Obviously, some unfortunate injuries have sort of gone their way, but for Shane and his group to finally get some continuity for next season could be really exciting times.
Yeah, that's our footy wrap preview. We're going to preview this game after the break. Around the ground, it's a high-scoring shootout, the MCG. Fremantle 8-2-50 lead Melbourne 7-3-45. That's coming up towards the halfway mark of the second quarter at the MCG. Well, Fremantle 3 games clear on top of the level. Melbourne trying to keep in touch with the top 4, more importantly, stay in that top 6, of course, as well. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. The reserves have got a couple of minutes to go, and it's the Imperials leading by 72 points with a few minutes to go. We'll take a break back with the first quarter of this senior game, the Cataroo Cup for the second time this year. Colac Imperials versus South Colac. Thanks to our broadcast sponsors, of course, as well. KFC Colac, Minerva Foods, Sports Power Colac, and Genu. We'll take a break. Back with the action here from the Western Oval on the other side of this. You're listening to CDFNL Live here on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live. Weekday mornings from 6, it's Mix Brekkie.
But would help. So I think he might be the one that ends up on top.
Do you think the club will go down that role too, as you talk about, Ben, an Essendon flavour there that, it might be just some hope for some Essendon fans to go, right, this is something we can build off now?
I think that it's just a complicated club. I think at the moment
Mix Brekkie for McDonald's Colac and Snap Fitness Colac. Mix FM.
Evans. G'day, Sean here from Reece Evans Farm Machinery. Australia's toughest jobs need equally tough equipment. At Reece Evans, we're excited to say we now have Lugong machinery, trusted in Australia for over 20 years. Wheeled loaders, excavators and skid steers to graders and rollers, all backed by strong value, extended warranty and finance options. Now with local sales, service and support from our team at Reece Evans Farm Machinery. Lugong, tough world, tougher equipment.
Jayco Australia have been helping Aussies live their dreams on the road for over 50 years. Visit Prestige Jayco Geelong to see the huge range of 2026 models. Find the perfect van for your next adventure. Prestige Jayco Geelong, Bellarine Highway, Newcomb. Open 7 days a week.
G'day, Barry here from Colac. I've been with Roderick Insurance Brokers for over 10 years. They've always looked after our insurance, from the farm equipment and business to our home and cars. Give them a call so they can look after you too.
Roderick Insurance Brokers. Right advice, right decision.
Quality and professional earth-moving solutions. That's LGK Earthworks, a family-run business tackling your rural, civil and landscaping projects. For a free, no-obligation quote, lgkearthworks.com.au. Check out their exceptional eye for detail on Instagram.
Bell Fitness Birregurra has a beautiful new Reformer Pilates studio with more room, more classes and a welcoming, community-driven environment. There's never been a better time to get moving. Book online or check out socials. Bell Fitness, Strawn Street, Birregurra.
G'day, Jason here from Assassins Weed and Vermin Control. Don't let capeweed, dock or any pest weeds or insects take over your property. Let Assassins take care of all your boom spraying needs. So give weeds and vermin the big A. Call Assassins today, 0418 133 167.
Looking for professional NDIS support in Colac, Geelong or Warrnambool? Southwest Individual Support is here for you. The experienced team assists with support coordination, support work and community activities. southwestindividual.com.au.
Running low on storage space? Backyard cluttered with tools and equipment? It's time to reclaim your space with a high-quality shed from Westvic Sheds and Garages. Westvic Sheds understands the importance of a reliable, durable shed that meets all your storage needs. Westvic Sheds are built to last, constructed with premium materials and expert craftsmanship. Get in touch with the Westvic Sheds and Garages team to get the process started. Westvic Sheds and Garages, Princes Highway, Colac West.
For decades, Stevcom has delivered quality security, whether it's CCTV, alarm systems or access control, designed to protect homes, businesses and farms. Expert technicians take the time to understand each property, providing tailored security solutions and trusted monitoring. A business after hours, a family home at night, a farm stretching beyond the horizon. Different properties, different risks. One need in common: reliable security. Protect what matters most. Stevcom, your local experts.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
With the footy and netball season here, the Colac RSL is your spot for post-game catch-ups. Grab a cold drink, enjoy delicious food and celebrate and commiserate with mates. If you're cheering from the sidelines or playing on the court or field, wind down at the Colac RSL.
Powered by KFC Colac, Genu, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And we're back, CDFNL live from the Western Oval here in, I said, well, it was sunny Colac, now it's overcast Colac.
It's dropped about 5 degrees, I reckon, in the last 20 minutes.
The breeze is still with us, mate, blustering around, probably going to the city end of the ground, I would have thought, favouring that end. But, right, Drew, on to this game, mate, should be an absolute belter.
Yeah, it always is between these two sides. But no, let's not forget, also for South Colac, Zach Day's not playing either. And he's had a very, very good year at half forward for South Colac as well. He's a big out. But, yeah, it should be an interesting one to see how they keep... Look, they've got winning momentum on their side. As Carl Winchcombe said earlier, no matter where these two sides on the ladder, they can produce the odd result here as well. So, when the Imperials have got that top three all locked up, they've had for weeks anyway, and South Colac have got pretty much playing every elimination final every week. They have to win today, otherwise this season is pretty much dead and buried unless Simpson have a little bit of a slip up in the last couple of weeks.
Well,
of the
they've got a
season.
tough game today, Simpson. So you know, but you don't want to be dropping games now.
No, exactly right. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see. But I did see they actually named Luke O'Shannessy at centre forward for the Imperials, so it might be.
Do you believe what read in the paper, mate? Or what's on play?
I don't think so.
This is the Kevin Sheedy flu again. The ruse, who's in, who's out. We'll name people here just for a bit of fun.
I actually was looking at the team last night. I thought, nah, he won't start there.
He might. Who knows?
He's surely not, because I think he's only kicked 2 goals for the year anyway. But should be an interesting one there. We might do a tip margin the first goal kicker because these reserves game surely hasn't got long to go.
No, it wouldn't have. No.
It's 16-9-105. The Imperials lead South Colac 4-9-33. We'll start with you, AJ. Tips margin the first goal kicker for you.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure, Drew, that Imperials will win pretty comfortably, unfortunately. So I think it'll be 36 points for Imperials. I would love a close game, but I just think Imperials should be too strong, too much midfield depth. And first goal kicker, look, I'll go Liam Cunningham.
No, not a bad selection there, Spider.
Yeah, look, I'm with AJ. I think Imps get the job done. They're just a class above, and it gets to a point where you're playing an elimination final week in, week out. It does wear you down.
Particularly when you're trying to have do or die games since round 12. That sort of
Zach
takes
Day out is a big out. Puts a lot more onus on Noah Berry and the like to kick the goals. I just don't think they can kick a winning score. I think Imps will win it by... I'm going to even go further than AJ. I reckon a 45-point win. And I reckon Jet Price will kick the first one, mate.
Jet, yep.
Yeah, I'll pick George every other week of later. He's let me down.
I thought you were going to pick him today.
So he'll probably kick the first one today. Just really stick it to me.
Yeah.
Just about reverse psychology.
That's right.
I think, I sort of agree with you too. I think Imps should win this pretty comfortably. I'm tipping him. I think they'll win, and I think they'll win by 50.
Okay.
I
started at 36 and now it's getting more.
That's an option, AJ.
That's right.
I think it could very well blow out today. And the first goal kicker, I'm going to go with Campbell Scott.
Okay,
yeah, but he's having he's good to see him back playing some footy. He's had, like we said, we sound like a broken record about him, but he's had a shocking run with injuries over the past 2 or 3 years. So it's actually good to see him. Obviously, best on ground last week in his first game back.
First game back for about 6 weeks.
So I think you could cut loose here on this ground today. So looking forward to that.
And you mentioned in the pre-match, Drew, as well, that the ground is really in good condition. So it lends itself to some real pace on the ball, doesn't it?
Which Imps love.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was going to help their cause as well there enormously. So, and a good battle on the ruck too. Broke
Yes.
Stevens has had a very, very good year.
Much improved player for sure.
In the last couple of years, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we've got some good rucks in the competition.
Yeah, we do.
We've got some outstanding rucks.
Every side's got one.
Yeah.
Like, as in a good ruck. Not every side's got a ruckman, of course. We all know that, but every side's got a really good ruck. It's been amazing to watch.
Yeah, it sure has. The South Colac make their way onto the player arena here, especially our last chance unless Simpson have a massive slip up over the next couple of weeks.
One guy who I'll be keen to see on South Colac's side of things today, Drew, is Brendan Monahan. He took 11 marks a couple of weeks ago when we saw them at a limmer night. He can really get off the chain and get loose. Then he can provide some good ball going into the forward line for in South Colac's side, Drew.
Yeah, so it could be an interesting one. And speaking of Lawn, just their game is underway thanks to Think Water. It's the Dolphins 3-1-19. Simpson yet to score. So the Dolphins off to a flying start there at Stribbling Reserve. Like I said, the Kangaroos are out on the ground here as they make another trip to the crosstown. Also, the Imps are out on the ground as well. Didn't see him coming out. They just might have just snuck out.
Snuck out on you, Drewy.
They like the Viper. They just sort of kind of strike you out of nowhere. It's coming out of nowhere. So it's now both
the elusive Cobra.
The Cobra.
Yeah, of course they too. And the umpire's about to come onto the ground as well because the Gull umpires just did their duties in the reserve, so they'll get themselves all have a little bit of a drink and they'll be back out there very, very soon. So umpires for today's game, of course, as well. I did see Craig Kerr.
Good on him.
Yeah, good to see him back,
yeah,
of course,
fantastic.
as well.
Great man.
He's a ripping fella. And, of course, a Richmond supporter too, Spider.
Well, umpire, Richmond supporter. Fantastic. So he's not all bad, is what you're saying? No.
Lyndon Knight and Kieran Quinlan are the umpires today. Boundary umpires are Ben Pilley, Jake Fitzpatrick, Nathaniel and Joseph Cox. While the Gull umpires are Lionel Scott and David Mackey. The umpires for this game today. And
Drew, on the team sheet online during the week, it had two number 12s for South Colac. I think Gavin Reynolds is wearing Zach Day's number 14, Drew.
All right,
I think.
Well, I've seen 14 running around out there, mate, so I'm probably going to go with the AJ unless someone else decides to wear it.
It might have been Chase Dorman, so...
I might just message Luke and see who...
Yeah, I think he's 14, Gavin, but we'll confirm that for you, everyone. But, yeah, looking forward to a cracking game of footy here today. And it'll be interesting, Drew, when we saw these two teams earlier in the season, Moyer did a brilliant tagging job on Bailey Scott, so it'll be interesting to see what Moyer does today.
You're right, mate, he did. It was a brilliant job on it.
Sensational, yeah.
Ironically, Scott still had 20-something touches.
He did, yeah.
But more was.
But all those touches were under pressure.
Under pressure, yeah. No, I agree. He did a brilliant job. He had a little bit of help. At the start, I think both him and Monahan went to Bailey Scott, which this midfield you just can't do. You can't put two blokes on one bloke because they've got depth for the midfield. Yeah. So, but he did a brilliant job. So he might get the job on Campbell Scott today. Who
That's
knows?
possible. Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, they've got, like you said, they've got so many good players in that midfield they can run with. So that's going to be another thing as well.
Might get Jet Price. Who knows? There's a few going around, as you said.
Yeah, so Drew, looking forward to a cracking day today here, and you see the teams warming up, and that brilliant scoreboard, Drew. How illuminated do those numbers look, mate? Sensational.
Can they put a clock on it?
Yeah, that's right.
This is the first time I've been here for first time I've seen it since I haven't been here for a while. It actually looks really, really good.
You weren't here the last time.
It looks sensational, doesn't it, Drew?
Yeah, he looks really, really
Gavin
good.
Reynolds is 14.
Gavin Reynolds is 14.
Just been confirmed for us.
Zachy Day's number. So.
Yeah, Zachy Day, of course, not playing today, of course, as well.
Well, you want to hope not, mate. Someone else is wearing his jumper. I mean, look, they named it two number 12s, but I think it start with two 14s.
Hey, Spider, did you ever do a Michael Jordan? You had your usual number, but for whatever reason, your usual number wasn't available, so you had to wear a different number?
No.
Okay.
No. So in our day, mate, we used to take the jumpers home ourselves and wash them and then bring them back in. So, and you used to have to get in the river with the stones and hit them with the stones to clean them.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as wash machine when I was playing.
This is in the dark ages, Drew.
Look, at South, we had the twos coach at South back when I played there. He was the local dry cleaners. He used to take our jumpers on a week and wash them and bring them back the following week. It was great.
Yeah, you loved it.
But no. Look, my first year at Belpo, I wore, I think, 7 different numbers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just, this is available, take that number, that number, that number. And I wore long sleeves, so, if a senior bloke suddenly wanted to wear a long sleeve, I'd lose my number, so I had to find something else. But then, got the knee, so I think I wore 24 at Belpo still, then I went to 36, and I won at Cressy, and then 36 for the rest of my career, mate, so...
You're the most important man at Cressy, weren't you?
God, no. God, no.
Who was?
Mickey Humphrey. Yeah,
Mickey
shout
Humphrey.
out
Fair
there.
enough.
Absolutely.
Mickey Humphrey.
Still is the most important man at Cressy these days.
Here come the both captains there, Luke O'Shannessy and Mitchy Perkins. That's toss the coin.
Luke will win the toss and say I'm going to Cooper Pedy. That's how it's going to be.
Coffs Harbour
Coffs Harbour.
or Broome or Darwin or whatever. They had the Darwin Cup earlier this week.
They did Monday.
So the toss has been won by... I think it's Mitchy Perkins has won the toss,
Yes,
and
it
they'll
has.
kick to the Princess Highway of the ground, which is the left of screen on the stream. So hello to everybody tuning in on the stream. Hope you enjoy this coverage this afternoon or here on Mix FM. As we after this week, we've got 2 weeks to go before the finals, so it's getting very towards that time of year. It's getting very exciting.
Hay fever season.
Oh, don't remind me. That's probably the worst thing about spring is bad hay fever.
No, we're talking about how great it's coming to finals, and I bring it down by mentioning hay fever to everybody out there.
You got to laugh, but yeah, I'll be interested to see how big Dawson goes in the ruck against Brady Stevens today, Drew.
Yeah, look, he's obviously had a little sit in the twos there for a week or two, and he's obviously got the recall, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes against the likes of Brody Stevens, who has been one of the most improved players in the comp over the last couple of years, and of course Cruikshank can go through
So the other one, he'll be going in as well. So
And even Callan Spence might pinch hit in there as well.
I don't reckon today he will.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
He will not go on the ruck.
I don't think so. He might do some down the forward line.
Yeah,
I mean, by Drewy, you know, they've named O'Shannessy at centre forward. They don't have Cruikshank in the back pocket.
Yeah, they did.
He's not playing in the back pocket, mate.
Nah, I wouldn't have thought so.
Maybe they put the team around the wrong way.
Yeah, as they normally do.
Maybe when they've entered it, that means O'Shannessy would centre half back and Cruikshank.
You just got to go in unpredictable. You never know.
Well, Albie done that a few times. They named Dom Dare one day at full back.
Yeah, well, JD Baines was playing ruck the other week.
Yeah, I know.
So was, actually Monaghan was playing ruck as well. So you never
that's
know.
true. Yeah, so both sides.
Wouldn't read into it too much, boys.
There's Mick Foster there, but kicking it back
Yeah,
from the
the old
twos.
bag, the 5 goals. Jeez, it's a good day out, isn't it?
Just making a bit of a case for the finals in case one of them goes down with something dramatic.
Drew, 5 goals. That was just a regulation day for Spider.
He could have kicked 7. He could. He missed. He hit the post from 20 out, and he missed one.
I don't know if that's a backhanded compliment or what it is, AJ. You're trying to be nice.
I'm trying to be nice, mate. You're a legendary goal kicker.
Well, AJ, you better be careful because I don't think Spider would be taking you home the way you're going at the minute.
No, he's all right. He's all right. He's pumping me up, mate. Pumping me tyres up. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that. Yeah, I'll deliver that.
Both sides making their way into positions here as we have a look at some of the matchups. Yeah, Luke O'Shannessy started in defence, so there you go.
Yeah, well, Nick Sanders was supposed to be on the pine, so we can see him right in front of us.
I'm completely shocked that O'Shannessy's gone back through.
Yeah,
That's just ruined my day.
Thanks a lot to whoever did on the Play HQ app. So
it looks like Cruikshank starting in the ruck, Drew.
He is indeed. So it looks like Brody Stevens is starting at full forward. And Callan Spencer's wearing number 7. So there you have it there. So Bailey Scott not playing today, of course, and you'll be back for the finals. With that reoccurrence of that little bit of a hamstring niggle that he suffered earlier in the year as well. So we're set to go.
As we said in the pre-game too, Drew, it's that luxury, isn't it? You know, you've set your season up so well that you can, you know, just rest him for those times.
So Cattaroo Cup for the second time this season. The Cats looking to clean sweep the Kangaroos for the second time in the last 2 seasons in this game. And away we go. Dawson do a battle. He wins the tap down up towards the centre of the ground. Sanders at the back of the square picks it up. Hands it to Price. Hands it now to Arnold there. Gets it up by hand again to Sanders. Sanders chipping balls up towards half forward on this occasion there. Coming up to meet it, there was Flanagan. He got bowled over. Wisby fires out a quick handballs up towards Sanders. Back it comes to Stephen. 45 metres out. Chipping ball inside towards the forward zone. Oh, hacked off the ground out of nowhere there by Spence on the half volley. It was an awkward one. Ball still in the forward pocket. Stevens goes at the hand pass. Ball locked up. And umpire says give it to me and I'll throw it up about 10 out from goal.
Spence is wearing 7, but officially listed on the team sheet as 45, so gets reported he's fine.
So here's a chance for Wisby in the right forward pocket. He snaps around the corner towards the hot spot. Cunningham underneath it, punched away by Moore. I think he's got that job on Cunningham, and that player's got the footy and just thumps it as far as he can up towards the centre of the ground. There's no one forward the ball. O'Donnell's got a clear run of this. Good shepherd by Weed off the ball there on Berry. O'Donnell picks it up, hands out to Cunningham. Did brilliantly through traffic there, just thumps it on the boot up towards the boundary line, still in play. Coming up there is Moore, hands it off by hand to Tommy McKean in front of the scoreboard. He just thumps it long up towards the wing position there. Barry in from the side. He couldn't take it. Ball spills down to Weed and there for the Imps. Kicks up towards half forward, but it's a bad kick. And McKean takes an easy intercept mark in defence for the Kangaroos. It's a hot start to this one. We're about 90 seconds in. So Tom McKean has got the footing now for the Kangaroos. And decides to thump it up towards the wing position there. Good one. Dawson, in fact, got 2 to beat, but O'Shannessy got Metz to it there in third in line and took an easy mark. He goes over the top. That's not one of his best kicks, however. Price comes up there underneath that pack. He was best on ground when these two sides played earlier in the year. He's locked up in that contest, and we'll get a ball up there. He won't find the score. No scorers yet on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. Umpire wastes no time by weather. Cruikshank wins the tap down straight to Hamster Moore.
That's a free kick
and
down the
that's
ground.
downfield every day of the week. Didn't he really need to do it, though? And Moore didn't like the treatment, for good reason.
Important role for Moore today as well, Drew, because he had the job on Bailey Scott last time they played.
Good kick up towards centre half forward and finds Tommy Bacon. They go inside 50 for the first time. That's a good kick. And very uncontested's taken the mark. The first inside 50. A shocking free kick to give away, but you didn't really necessarily need to. And a shot for goal here for Berry. Deep in the right foot pocket. He'll kick from about 15 out.
I don't think I got to put me a tip in, but I actually would have picked Berry to kick the first goal.
Of course you would, Will. He's a Monday's expert, Will.
Absolutely.
If I had fingers, I'd pick my nose.
Imperials by 41 points.
That's fine.
So Berry's kicked 27 goals for the year. Hasn't missed a game this year in his first year over from the Geelong area. Comes in from 15. Gee, that's a horrible miss.
Good choice, Will.
Yep. And through for the first.
He was only joking about that first goal kicker. Whoever kicks the first goal, that should be tipped.
Yeah, essentially, that's it.
South Colac one behind. Ibs yet to score. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
And I have the time clock right. I started right on time.
3 minutes gone in his opening
I've got
quarter.
Sanders with the ball to bring it back in now. Just goes, well, who's going along down line? Spears and Stevens. Arnold, sorry, two on one contest. Ball has been turned over now. Coming back in through the agency of Sweetener. Ball has been chopped off. Mark has been taken defence by Arnold. He goes out wide. Clever looking kick. So, time to rebuild. Flanagan with the ball. One of the juniors we spoke about prior to the game. Hasn't played an under-18 game this year, which is very impressive. So, he goes in short. Just measures a kick to Arnold again. It's offensive 50 still. Players running through the middle. Picked up there by O'Shannessy. Gets a handball back the other way. His Arnold's been everywhere. He feeds another handball off. So Oliver Sanders now running through the middle. Long down the line to Spencer. Actually reached over and behind. Can't quite take the mark. Players arrive to help out here. Now it's one-on-one battle. Can't quite pick it up. Taps the ball out well. Fed out towards Cass. Cass goes on the right boot.
Ooh.
High up and under. Might land the back of someone's ute. I reckon it's gone that far back.
Well done there by Mitchy Perkins.
I was about to say, very important.
Pressure on the kick, wasn't it?
Because he was never going to mark their footy, but somehow he just brought the ball to ground.
And then his second effort was just as good.
Yep.
Drewy, so
he's a good player.
Yeah, well, that's why probably why he's the captain, mate. Just leads by example, you know. Anyway, the ball is chipped in now. So South with a chance to run the ball out of defence. They do just that. Wide, right out in front of the commentary position here. Sanders drops the mark, gets through his hands. Picked up there by Foley. Foley swings round the right boot, drives south forward again, one-on-one contest. Bounces over the head of Circuit. O'Shannessy done well, but a great tackle by Circuit just stopped him in his tracks. Ball going to be coming back the other way. No, O'Shannessy lays a tackle.
High.
Umpire says high. So Berry with the ball. I know he's a freak, but I reckon he's just outside his range here.
I reckon he can kick it.
Oh, and so does he by the look of it.
He's done it.
He played on now. He drives the ball long into the goal square. One-on-one. It's a great kick. And it's gone over the back.
No.
Just touched. Just touched. Will, unlucky,
Didn't look
mate.
it, did it?
Oh, so we see South Colac moving 2 behinds. No score to Colac Imps. Greg Allen Farm Machinery. We've travelled just over 5 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
As Arnold goes short and finds Al O'Donnell back. His second game back from a hamstring injury suffered in the Long game a few weeks back. Long kick up the line. Cunningham got mitts to it there. Good contest between him and Moore. I think that's going to be the matchup this afternoon. We'll get a boundary throw in.
We know he likes a little bit of argy-bargy as well, Cunningham. It's going to be a tough day, though, and I imagine there'll be a few jumper punches today.
Yeah, there'll be no... Yeah.
Well, that doesn't happen, Will.
No, of course not. There could be a 50, though, and we know AJ's onto that.
Yeah. He has been a free kick.
Cruikshank wins the tap down. Price with body strength used to footy well. Cruikshank, good handball over the top to Sanders, and the Cats are away. Has a bounce. You got to get rid of it just in the nick of time. But
Great
the
chase.
Great chase in the end, and it's been cut off by Hay for the Kangaroos. He's going to go. Oh, that's a poor turnover. It's cut off by Brody Stevens. And that's also a contender for the Hester Foley Plumbing Playroom today. He gets it off by hand to Price. Not sure why he had to do that, but Price, he goes for goal from 30, and it's offline.
That was my man. I picked that. Price.
Did you?
First. Yeah.
Did we not do predictions, did we?
Yes, mate, we did.
Oh, you did, yeah. I just wasn't here.
No, you weren't here.
So 2 plays, 1 at the minute in favour of the Kangaroos. So it's going to be brought back by Tom McKean there. I thought Seb Hayes a beautiful ball user, but that was a shocker.
That was just the pressure, wasn't it? You know, it almost like he didn't balance his feet properly before he kicked. It was a rush, looking to get the ball moving quickly.
They were out as well if he hit the kick.
He hit the kick there, they were.
Plenty of space.
So McKean brings it in. He switches play. It's your favourite stat there, Spider. Run out of the square by 10 metres. We won't get you too much further. Hey, chipping ball over the top. That's a better kick. Finds his coaching circuit. He can quickly play on now. He got dealt with after the ground too. Should be down the ground, but Maker bucked the ball anyhow.
Maker bucked the ball.
Baker marked the ball. He just goes head towards it. They've got numbers everywhere.
There he is.
And here's Berry again. He's on fire at the moment. And he should go back from 15 out and she'll kick the goal. You would think.
Something you don't see. The Imps backline.
They had 3 spares there,
Complete
South Colac as well, all alone. Even Ferret Monaghan could have taken an uncontested mark there. So really promising signs here early from South Colac.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just in the another costly free kick that shouldn't have been given away, but the ball was marked anyway. So but here's a shot for Berry. He's been a good recruit. No later than 20 metres out. Kick on the way, and there's the first of the afternoon on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. 28 goals for the year now. He hasn't missed a game this season. He's been a fantastic recruit, one of the recruits of the year. 1-2-8 the Kangaroos. They lead him 1 behind 1 point. And on the Richardson Real Estate time clock, we've just ticked past the 7 3/4 minute mark of this first quarter.
Well done, Will, on winning nothing for tipping the first goal.
That would have been my first one as well, I reckon. And actually would have.
You're one in front of me, mate.
I was walking on the way to the truck here, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I reckon Noah Berry's going to kick the first goal for South Colac today.
So he's a beauty.
He kicked 1-2 out of there, 1-2. Anyway, back in the middle now. Crookshank and Dawson to do battle.
Big Sperry's at the moment there. He's kicked 1 goal and 2 behind.
Yeah. Big Sperry's, I like that, mate. That's good. Very good through ball here now. Well, Crookshank just belts at 1 forward, but it's going to be coming back the other way from McLinden. But he's overrun it. The ball spilled free now. Diving on top. Can't not the boys. Cunningham. Wrapped up here. Ball spills out. What's your point to say? You had 4 opportunities.
Good tackle.
Was a very good tackle. So ball now, chance to move forward again. Long kick in the Spence direction. Numbers getting back to South to chop out. Block the hole. Ball comes out wide here. Overrunning it there was Juve. He's under all sorts of pressure now. Players arrived, wrapping up tackle, going nowhere. They want to say, I'll have it. About 45 metres out from the Colac Imps goal. They look a little bit rattled at the moment, lads.
Yeah, for sure. I think the pressure's been immense early from South Colac.
It has. So, yeah, Stevens wins that 1 down. Only as far as McLinden again. He's handballs. He's wrapped up in a tackle. Surely going to be going. No, but anyway, he ends at the Monaghan. Gone now. Ball lands in the hands here of Spokes. Spokes, not a great effort there with the ball, but anyway, picked up there by Stevens. He just chips the ball into the square. Clever looking kick. Umpire's paid a free kick here.
Yeah,
I didn't see which umpire played it. Down there.
Yeah,
where we going?
I'm not a fan of these both holding the man free kicks. I'm not a fan of it.
No, well, Georgie Stephen is a recipient. I didn't pick Georgie today, Will, for the first time, so Georgie Stephen come in now. One at the top of the goal square, puts it over the goal umpire's head. Imps now have their first. They move to a 1-1. Trailing South Colac to a 1-2 Greg Allen Farm Machinery. And we've gone 9.5 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
Yeah, just to settle them down a bit, really, because South have started the game really well there too. It wasn't pretty about what they did there, but they found a way. And that's what they have to do.
Yeah, but I think you're right, Drew. If 2 players are wrestling, let it go. Yeah. If there's a clear jumper pull or something like that, okay, because that's not allowed, but you're allowed to grapple. Bit of Greco-Roman wrestling style.
Yeah, bit of footballers' waltz there involved in that.
Footballers' waltz.
Round the grounds.
Usually happens at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Round the grounds, thanks to Thinkwater. Illawarra back 1-2-8. Lead the Eagles 1 straight 6. Ilby 6 straight 36. Lead Birregurra 1-3-9. And Lawn 5-3-33. Lead Simpson 1-1-7. Bay not way nothing from there as yet. So back in the middle here. Good start to this game. Rouge 1-2-8. Cats 1-1-7. Back in the middle we go. Crookshank wins to tap down on this occasion. Gaspari ran the footy again. Crookshank didn't have the footy, I would have thought. He didn't have holding for half an hour. Umpire missed it. Tannis, dispossessed, taken by Monaghan, caught. Got the hand pass there. Gee, it's a hot footy. Cass, his kick was smothered. Monaghan well tackled by Tannis. Ball not coming out, and we get a ball up there. That was a hot
Campbell
football.
Scott's abandoned the flashy boots. He's got a nice stripe of green on the side of him today, Drew.
Back, throwing up again. Well spotted there, Spider.
I'm a fashionado, mate. You know that.
Yeah, I know that. You said you were going to wear the green boots if you were playing Rezzies again.
I own a pair of green boots.
Oh, you do?
You belong in the land, Spider.
Ball thrown up. Well, roved that time by Campbell Scott there. He breaks away from the congestion. He runs his full measure. A bit of a floating port of a punt kick up towards half forward. Melger over the top of the footy. Stripped out of there by Spokes. He's got no chance to get rid of that. And that's going to be another ball up here. So the Imps just working their way forward.
It's a fierce tackle by Mulgrew.
It was. He dumped him into the turf. Ball thrown up yet again. Dawson wins the tap down. Monahan rode it beautifully. Yanked the kick up towards the wing position there. Sanders attacked it hard, and he runs away with it now. Kicks the centre half forward again. A poor kick. And been cut off by Tommy Baker. It's centre half back in the Roos. Switch up towards centre half forward. Here's that man again, Berry. He's causing them all sorts of issues at the moment.
3 marks, Steph Comstat.
He's 55 out, so he plays on. Goes inside 50. Oh, through the hands on that occasion then, McAlinden. He grabs the footy. He has a step on goal. High floating kick. And it's out of bounds on the foot.
What's McAlinden's stats, thanks to Steph Comojo? He's been busy.
Yeah, McAlinden, 1 kick, 1 handball on the Steph Comstat sheet.
Thought I put him for 2 kicks, but anyway.
So ball to be brought back into play here again by, I think that's Sanders out there.
Orange boots.
So he's got the footy yet again. He's going to chip over the top, finds Campbell Scott. Really good, like I said, really good to see him back playing. He's been through hell and back with injury over the past couple of years. He goes short to his skipper in O'Shannessy. O'Shannessy goes long up towards the wing position there. Melgrove through his fingertips this time. Wisby waited on ground level. Good handball over the top to Spokes. They're away again. Inside 50, looking for Spence there. Got the drop at the ball with the ball. Perkins did really well one-on-one so far there. Ball's been hacked at the back. Donovan's lurking again. Ball locked up on this occasion. Linden has to just letting it play go on. Cash robbed it beautifully. Hands it over to Todd now. Garlic kick inside 50's beautiful. And finds Jeremy Spokes. He's the former captain of his club. And he'll go back, the veteran, and have a shot on goal. 30 metres out, 45-degree angle. And this will put the Cats in front for the first time today.
He's a Steph Comstat for you, Spider. The only player alive when Imperials won its last senior football premiership was Jeremy Spokes.
Did
in his team. No, he didn't play. No, he didn't play.
Jeremy Spokes.
That would have been something.
Well, he's had a fantastic career once he's come over from Simpson 12 years ago. He comes in here from 35. He kicks. It's crossed the face of goal. And it's just gone through for behind. It just made the distance, boy. Not mine very much either.
Anyway, Perkins has been really good so far. His job on Spence has been outstanding to start this game, and it's been crucial in the turnovers. Anyway, the ball to be brought back in now, long down the line. Clearing kick. One-on-one contest out there. Ball gets right over the back, leading the race. Is it McKay? McKay picks the ball up, handballs across to Scott. Scott, we can say Scott because there's only one of them today. His handball's chopped off. Coming through the other way was Baker. Baker feeds a quick handball forward. Might be a free kick picked out for a hold here. I think there will be.
As a push.
Yeah,
Circuit
got dealt with.
Ooh,
yeah, Cunningham gave too much body in the end.
Well, that could be the story of the day. We know Cunningham likes the physical side, but Circuit now with the ball. True centre wing. Flubber inside of the ground. Drives the ball long. It's over the back. Good hands there by Austin. Jeez, he's ever reliable, isn't he? There's your replacement for O'Shannessy. Yeah. So Austin drives it back outside. Not his best kick, but what a fantastic grab by. Is that Geordie Stephen?
Yeah, it is indeed.
He's just burst through the pack player. I think Kimbo Chiropractic down to South Colac. Can't see who it is. Drew, so you can pick up who that is. Ball comes over now. Scott with the ball leads in the Spence direction again. Perkins beats him to the contest.
Yeah, it's
ball picked up there by Wisby. Through for another minor score.
Yeah, it's Ethan Moore.
Yeah, he doesn't look
Ethan Moore, is it? So
he doesn't look too good.
Player's been stopped, I think. The umpires, but the ball has gone through for a minor score.
I think you're calling him Austin, not Arnold either.
Arnold, yeah, I did that actually. I used to do that, mate. I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm on first name basis with these blokes.
Yeah, he's gone off with the blood rule, but I
reckon it might be a bit more than that.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
He's not well.
He's just on the ground. So the score is 139, Imps 128 to South. 14, nearly 15 minutes thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
Yeah, just makes you also wonder, sorry, Drew, if he is out for the remainder of the game, who's going to tag?
Yeah, they don't have too many. Yeah, I'll be shocked. If the way this is going, I'll be shocked if Moore comes back on today.
If the way it's going, I don't know if I'm right tagging. It's been a shootout, and the pressure they're applying at the moment, it's been first rate. They've been really good, South Colac.
Yeah, so he's not. Is he going to come through the interchange? Yeah, he's going to come through the interchange.
The umpires.
Run the grounds. Eagles 2-1-13 lead the Bombers 1-2-8. Elvie 7 straight 42. League Bury 1-3-9 and Lawn 5-3-33. Lead Simpson at 1-1-7. Still nothing from the Bay and Otway. So fingers crossed, nothing. Ethan Moore's gone into the room. So Malgrew's got the kicking duties again for the Kangaroos. He was our RSL player of the game in that big win against Bury a few weeks ago. And he's going to drive it long up towards the other side of the ground yet again there. Misjudging on that occasion was Barry. Ball spills to the back. Price mops up. Hand pass looking for Wisby there. Just a bit under pressure there. Goes back in after it again. Wade and sold a bit of candy there. Should be holding the footy because he was tackled. And he's going to win himself a free kick. Going to be a free kick to the Kangaroos to be taken by Berry again. He's everywhere at the moment.
Been really good, Drew.
5 kicks, 3 marks. Steph Comstats.
Yeah, he's a beauty. I'll tell you that now. Long kick. Oh, he slipped over as he kicked it. And he's got to hit the target off his chest. Dawson, rode by Circuit. High up and under kick up towards the 50. That's on that occasion there. O'Shannessy should get a free kick for front on contact, and he'll get it. The skipper.
Dom's got 5
already.
Oh, gee, wow.
5 of the 7, and Sam Parker has the other 2.
Wow,
good start, isn't it?
So Dom just continuing on his merry way in the last few weeks. Kick up towards the wing position. Good contest there. Well rode by Hay. Hands it up to Gaspari. Kicks the centre half forward. There, crunch! Bella, that's a big fruit there by Berry.
And 50.
And that will be 50. And he doesn't look good.
He hasn't paid it.
Yeah, it was just both players coming at the footy and...
Yes.
Not really moving there, is he?
He's not. No,
they're gone.
That's that's not a good result. And so they're down to 2 at the moment. The Kangaroos. It was just a contest there, and unfortunately, it was just a fraction late. But
Balderas and Everson both have 2 for Lorne.
You just hate to see that, though, Drewy. I mean, he's obviously started like on a house on fire at the moment, so it's if he is out for the rest of this game, it's a massive loss.
Slowly he's onto his knees now, so...
Yeah, so he's coming up with the blood rule again, but... So that's Berry. That is a big loss.
Because he's best on ground so far, Drew.
Yeah, exactly.
The aspect with Berry as well, he's so versatile as a player. He can just play forward, back, ruck.
Well, he played in the ruck that day, didn't he? Yeah, he did play in the ruck.
He can do it all. And it looks like he's going to take the kick, is he? Or is it?
No, Seb.
So Sebe's got the kick. Both sides got to be careful because Imps are going to be finals and South are still in the hunt for finals. So they're just treading a bit of a fine line at the moment. I know it's arch rivals, so they better be careful at the minute. So Hayes got the footy now. Berry getting some treatment on the bench. Kicked up towards half forward. It's a poor entry, and Cunningham cuts across and takes a mark. Having a very good year. Probably his best year so far. Takes up with a cheeky bounce, and he just thumps it towards the wing position. That's a good kick for Sanders here. And the Cats are going to be away. No, decides to slow it up. It's going to go short to Wisby. Wisby's now going to play on with a handball over the top to Wade, and he snuck forward now. He goes inside 50, looking for Spence. Pushed Perkins over the footy. Spence picks it up, dribbles towards goal, and it's offline through for a point. So they're just wasting a few valuable opportunities at the moment. They're the Colac Imperials, but that one was a really tough shot indeed. In the fourth pockets at a 1-4-10 now. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. South Colac are 1-8 at the moment. South down the 2 on the bench. Berry's getting some work done and more.
Straight to the rooms, mate. Straight in the rooms.
Bergens played that really well, that one-on-one. He just forced Spence boundary side, and it just made it a harder job for him to take mark.
He's been outstanding. Yep. McKean with the kicking duties, Drew. He's just going to retrieve the ball.
Yeah, umpires just settling out Baker and Cunningham.
Oh, let him go.
Good piece of umpiring. Just let him go. No free kicks, just let him play.
Rightio, McKean with the ball now to bring it back in. We've travelled 19 minutes. Could be a bit of a longish quarter. A couple of players going down. Comes out wide, kicking in the Throckmorton direction. Dawson comes across, but it lands there in the hands of, that was Johnny Donovan. Ball goes forward from Cash in the Spence direction. But again, Perkins done really well to bring the ball to ground. Spence uses his body, kicks up the ground, and has kicked the fifth behind for the Colac Imps. So 1-5-11 plays 1-2-8. Imps in front here. 3 points. It's been a highly entertaining start to the game. So McKean again. See what he does again this time. So decides to go clubroom side of the ground. No, changes his mind, takes him on. Has a bounce running out of the fence. Keep going, have another one, son. Kicks it out long. Only kicks to Sanders. Ball gets to centre wing, but about to come back in with interest. So Sanders, we're looking for the ball now. Rugby's having trouble, but he's got a high tackle there. He's very lucky, I reckon. But anyway,
he was
against Dorman. But anyway, he doesn't go beyond the mark, but the umpire allows it. Plays on, his kick's been chopped off. That's a fantastic grab. Throckmorton standing his ground. Swings on the left boot. Not a very nice kick, but luck might be a fortune. Just touches it, goes over. I reckon Gaspari played that really well. He's seen the contest coming and thought, you know what, I'll let it go and just get my hand to it. But our ball's funny. You can hit the wrong point and it would have got away from him. But
could have been interesting, that.
Anyway, centre wing almost, right in front of the commentary box here at the Western Oval. Ball to be thrown back in. Stevens and Dawson. Dawson reaches over the top, gets it, Circuit tries to go through. Held without the ball, but done really well to get the ball across. Fresh area there. Campbell Scott picks the ball up, feeds a handball over the top, only as far as Baker. Baker's been very important so far. His kick missed the target. Race on here. Sanders done really well. Shrugged off his opponent, swings on the left foot, spearing kick in, and the mark has been
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
I think the umpire's going to ball this up.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the old jump ball in basketball. I reckon it's spot on too, mate. That's a brilliant call by the umpire.
Well done, Kirk. Give him a grand final spot for that.
Absolutely brilliantly well done by the umpire there. So the ball will be thrown up now. Stevens and Dawson. Dawson in front spot there. Wins that tap down. Not to advantage though. Ball going the other way. Little rugby scrum. Ball just flicked up out of the top there. I don't think that counts as possession. Crookshank just sinks a slippery in, but in front. Oh, Perkins dropped what he probably should have taken. Kicks more off the ground. Rebound. A bit like a pinball there. Bounce around everywhere and just finally rolls out of bounds. Someone's tilted the machine. We'll have a bandage on throwing to start proceedings again. 21 and a half gone.
Just getting back to that, I thought it was just good common sense umpiring there from Craig Kerr. Just don't mark pay. They're both locked up, and I thought it was terrific, not common sense umpiring.
So Throckmorton and Crookshank. Crookshank wins that one down. Taps into space. No one there. Oh, just pushed off the ball. There was Price. Don't see that very often, but anyway, all now wrapped up. Good tackle. That could have been one of those dangerous ones, Drewy. But
yeah, we saw one a couple of weeks ago.
Held it up and gave the player a chance to get his arms free. So we've got a ball up about 50 metres out from the Imps goal. Get some reward for their dominance of the play so far. So ball thrown on the boot by Scott. In front was Visby. Went through his hands. Picked up there, going back the other way. A chance now to run it out. So Perkins gets a handball over the top, South now, out towards Circuit. He's got a RM1. He does just that. Handball goes too much on the handball. Oh, look at this. Coming through beautifully was McLinden. He drives and logs 65-metre kick. Puts it out in front. Ball, the race is on here. Brilliant work there by Baker. Baker's kept it in play. A great tackle.
Well done.
Oh, he's a bit stiff to get pinned there.
Yeah, that's a premium group painting player that I contended that.
Absolutely. Oliver Sanders.
Yeah, he's having a good
goal-saving tackle.
Indeed, he gives it out to Whedon now. So that's out of the fence again. Good kick to Sanders. Good punch away
by
Monahan. Ball stayed in. Sanders' handball was smothered by Monahan. Well done by the veteran. And we get a boundary throw-in yet again. For 2.5 for the Kangaroos.
So when was their last premiership?
95.
95, okay. I was just trying to do the math in your head how old people are. So he was a bit, just a teenager.
Well, younger than that, but anyway.
31 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 65 metres around from the South Colac goal here. Entertaining start. It's been low scoring, but it's been physical. What do you expect no less between these two arch rivals? Cunningham at the back of the pack there, just running to Whedon there, but Cunningham goes back in after it again, just floats the kick, turnover. McKean traps it there, 70 metres out, and just thumps a long one. It's going to go right to the goal line, but it's beats the pack, and it's through from behind. Gee, they had a lot of penetration on the kick there from Tommy McKean.
I reckon that's the wind. Yeah, the wind down that way, mate. They're just carrying that extra little bit, aren't they?
139 plays 1-5-11. The wind sort of just picked up in the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Not anchoring you down, Drew. You'll blow away.
I'm all right where I am. So ball to be brought back into play when the ball's taken. Here it goes. That man's 100% efficiency. Hit Austin Arnold.
Man in black hoodie, 100% efficiency. That's on the Steph Club stat sheet, Drew. Well done.
Well, join the club. There's Arnold goes. Another costly turnover by Arnold. And it's been cut off by Brendan Monahan. And this is a very important shot for goal. On the cusp of quarter time.
Spider, would Bailey Scott, quarter time, give a bit of a bake?
No.
No. All right.
Yeah, he's on the customer.
He'll be very pointed, but I just think he trusts in the process and will get the players back to believing and trust in the process.
So Brendan Monahan from 40 metres. Kick on the way. Looks okay, but not the accuracy through for a behind. So they go to 1-4-10, a let off there for the Colac Imperials.
They get a goal kick, so I'm getting McCarran going home. I can't deal with this as the next full forward.
1-11 to 1-4-10. So the Footscray VFL saw the kick 12-25 yesterday.
And 5-18 to one side.
Yeah, exactly right. It's ball been brought back in by Arnold again. Kick high, up and under there. Pross illegally used in the back. So free kick again will go to South Colac, and their shooting might get another look here. Here's an opportunity now. Shot from 55 there. Baker goes long. He goes strong, and it's home! Boyle, in fact, it was. And Boyle from downtown has kicked the goal of the day to put the Kangas back in front just on quarter time.
Wow. And I just got to say one quick thing. Good to see Noah Berry back out there.
Yes, 100%.
Yep. So
great shepherd in the goal square.
They've just sort of been able to get a lot of the territory the past 5-10 minutes, and when that's going to happen, it's going to be hard for defences to hold up. And to Imperials' credit, they've held strong, but South Colac now starting to get some momentum here in this first quarter.
I think Perkins has just been more and more important so far. He's kept Spence to absolutely nothing so far. He's had 2 shots at goal, and one was off the ground and the other was just deep in the pocket.
That's a beautiful kick by Boyle from outside 50. That's a big kick here, particularly on this ground.
Beautiful left foot.
Not easy to do on this ground.
And we're back in the middle now. South back in front by 4 points, ball in the air. Neither ruckman really got a hand to it, but Price dives on it, but gets free now. Good pick up there on the run. It was Tannis. Tannis goes along out the side there. One-on-one contest. Ball gets free again. Chance for South to rebuild and load in the middle. Players free everywhere. Lands in the hands of McCarthy. He couldn't deal with it properly. Ball gets free, and there's the train siren has gone to a reach quarter time. 26 minutes. For, the score at quarter time sees South Colac 2-4-16 leading. Colac Imps 1-5-11.
Yeah, interesting start indeed. We'll go around the grounds thanks to Think Water, I should say. Nothing yet from Apollo Bay and Otway districts. Western Eagles 2-3-15 lead Illawarra Biak 1-2-8. Elvie 8 straight 48 lead Birregurra 2-3-15 and Lawn 5-3-33 lead the Simpson 1-1-7. I'll duck over the netball for the big top of the table clash there between the Imps and the Kangaroos. Scores have just been updated. Illawarra Biak 57 have defeated the Eagles 41 and Birregurra 72 have defeated Elvie 46. So that's some of the thanks to Theodore Badiatry. We'll take a break here from the Western Oval. Interesting first quarter. It is South Colac 2-4-16 with their season on the line. They lead the Colac Imperials 1-5-11. We'll take a break thanks to our sponsors KFC Colac, Minerva Foods, Sports Power Colac and GNU. You're listening to CDFNL up here on Mix FM. Back with more from the Western Oval very shortly.
On Mix FM.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cat's official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody wins. So this week, let's back the Cats and back our community with Morris Community Cashback.
Here at Geelong Homes, local means everything to us. We're a family business that has been building homes for local families for more than 30 years. That's why we've been proudly supporting unity, commitment and kicking goals when it matters most. Explore our range of home and land packages so you too can feel good to be home. Looking for low prices and friendly service? Then head to Bloom's The Chemist Colac, your local go-to for all things health. They'll pack your medications for free, deliver them locally for free, and help you save with everyday low prices on all your pharmacy essentials. Need a vaccination? Bloom's has you covered. No prescription needed. For care, value, and service you can trust. Better go to Bloom's.
Celebration Superstore Colac, owned and operated by the same family since 2003. You'll find the largest range of beer, wine, spirits and more. Becoming a Top Drop member couldn't be easier, with exclusive member prices and weekly specials. And if you find a lower price, they'll match it. The friendly team knows their drops, loves to help, and will even carry your order to the car. There's only one place to celebrate: Celebration Superstore Colac.
Everyone at your business always seems so happy. What's your secret?
We drink a lot.
You drink a lot?
Yep, the managers drink, the staff drink, even the work experience kids doing it.
Serious?
Absolutely. I never thought switching to Coastal Pure Water could make such a difference. Pays to drink local, I guess.
Coastal Pure Water is the purest bottled water, thanks to its reverse osmosis purification process.
I reckon it just tastes better.
Let your staff taste the difference. Visit coastalpurewater.com.au.
At Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety, they do it all. From embroidery to full colour digital printing, they can print any colour, any design on just about anything. Need workwear that stands out? They've got you covered from head to toe. Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety. Great gear, local service and the personal touch, because they're from around here.
2004, Richardson Real Estate has been your trusted partner in the Colac region. Our commitment goes beyond real estate. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in our community, sponsoring multiple sporting clubs and organisations. Thinking of selling or want an update on your home's value? Contact our team today. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
The atmosphere over there, just not far from where we are. In the Imps lead 9-6 during the first quarter there, thanks to the Podiatry group there, of course. And the other netball scores today, as I mentioned, Illawarra about 57, they defeated the Western Eagles 41, and Berrigara 72, they defeated LB 46. In the water, thanks to Think Water. Nothing yet from Apollo Bay and Otway districts. Western Eagles 3-3-21 lead Illawarra back 2-3-15. LV 9-54 lead Berrigara 2-3-15. Domdare has half a dozen already, and Lawn 5-3-33 lead Simpson 1-17. So second quarter underway here. And we're underway. We go here with the Kangaroos leading by 5 points here. Monahan fires at the hand, pass away, looking for McGallard, and he just couldn't quite take it cleanly. Ball hovering around again. Gaspari, Dawson, high floating kick. That's going to bring plenty of rain. Can't be 15. Donovan takes it away, hands it off to Price. Kicks towards centre half forward with Scott and Hay. Good battle there. Scott was brilliant, superb there. Get through the traffic. Sammy got ball to boot. Spence created a contest there. Goes back in after it again. Hand pass looking that time for Spokes. Can he keep it in? No, he cannot. We'll get a boundary throw in there. Right half forward there for the Imperials. Good to see Noah Berry back there who copped a heavy knock in the first quarter.
He did.
Still nothing from about Ethan Moore as yet.
Haven't signed him back out yet, mate. But
so it doesn't look good.
There's 3 on the bench, so
yeah, I'd say
still in the rooms.
Thanks to Kinfolk Chiropractic injury update for that. Good battle on the ruck yet again. That ball's not coming out whatsoever, and we'll get another ball up there. That was Donovan there yet again.
Flanagan's 22. Donovan's 25, mate.
Yeah, him and those two clearly look alike.
They do.
Ball comes out to Price. Couldn't quite take it. Monahan gets back. Hand passed in the air. And it's beautifully intercepted by Stevens. But his hand pass was beautifully intercepted by Tony McCain, and he's away. Kicks towards the wing position there. Barry just tried to get there in the half volley, but just couldn't quite take it. It was a good effort, though, under a bit of duress.
The man can do some mercurial things, mate. So
yeah, he's a beauty, isn't he?
He's a ripper.
So 2-4 plays 1-5. Early stages, second quarter here. Cooled down a couple of degrees at the moment with a big weather system that is coming over the next 24 hours. We'll get some rain later tonight and tomorrow and Monday. There's a lot coming. It is winter after all.
Well,
last time I checked.
That is the good point there, Drew. It is winter.
Just the news outlets just thinking they'd make a big deal of nothing with these rain events, and all of a sudden people seem to forget it's the middle of winter. So boundary throw-in. That's me rant for the day. Dawson around the footy again there. McAlladon tackles strongly to somebody to the turf, and that ball ain't coming out. We'll get a ball up.
Could have almost been a technical free kick. The player from him dove in.
He did. Ball thrown up there. Dawson in the ruck yet again. He wins to hit out. Tannis all over his opponent there. No free kick there. Price overtook the footy there on that occasion there. Did really well. And just banks the kick towards the forward pocket there. Well trapped in the end that time by Throckmorton. He's got rid of it, but turnover. Stevens, not sure what to do with it. Hands it back there to Price. He ran hard. Kick towards the goal square, but that's a poor entry. And getting back in the last line of defence was Goodwin. So another wasted opportunity inside 50 there for the Cats. So credit to the Kangaroos defenders there. They're doing a good job. Goodwin just hacks the kick long there. Hayes got 2 to beat down. That's an outstanding mark by Campbell Scott. Class Harbour centre mark of the day.
Oh, don't handle it to the defender.
He's going to about 55 metres from goal as Campbell Scott. Goes towards looking for Stephen. Got mitts to it, couldn't take the mark. Ball for Stephen. Oh, his eyes light up there, what you wouldn't believe. Ball knocked down the Prize. Trying to break the tackle. He does so magnificently well and kicks the goal, and they contender to put the Cats back in front. Great football there by the Cats there. Started with the mark of the day contender, and that's also a premium group hating play of the day. That was terrific play there by the Cats, and they lead by a point. 2-5-17, lead the Roos 2-4-16. 3.5 minutes gone on the Richardson's real estate time clock in this second quarter. Greg Allen, Farm Machinery scoreboard spotted.
The way the game's gone so far, mate, that could be all 3 of them in one.
Yeah.
You've called it spot on, Drewy. That could be all 3 in one. That was absolutely outstanding football. But twice this quarter, Price has just used a bit of speed and his hips to move around tackles, and geez, he's damaging to get the ball in his hands.
He's having a good year. It's really good to see him, of course. He was very open about what happened in 24, what he's been through there. He wasn't enjoying his footy as much. And look at him now, in the space of 2 years, he's becoming one of the best players in the league.
Absolutely. That ball back in the middle now, Cruikshank and Dawson to do battle there. Oh, Cruikshank will give that one to him, but the ball lands on the ground. McLindon just overruns the ball. Ball now in dispute again. Big Dawson on the ground. He's hard to get him high. So someone's dropped out of with the parachute there to grab hold of Big Dawson. He's looking for his options, goes on left foot, and that is an absolute, what do you call a mung. So anyway, Wisby done really well, picks it up, goes to Sanders. Sanders drives the ball forward. Chance here for Campbell Scott. Hay with him every step of the way. Ball tapped forward and heading towards the badge line. Great play. And really well umpired there.
Yeah, two outstanding young talent there, Scott and Hay.
Kinfolk chiropractic. Seb Hayes got up with a bit of a limp, mate. He's grabbing hold of the knee. Could just be a little cork with a bit of luck. He does have the big job on Campbell Scott today.
Yeah, that'd be worth the price of admission there, those two.
The ball in now. So Dawson on the second attempt does win the tap down. Ball again now in dispute. Players just keep bumping the ball forward. Done really well, McGlinden. Coming in to help out with Circuit, but he's got a couple of opponents with him. We're going to have a ball up right in front of the commentary box here. Drew, get ready for to keep your unbeaten stat run going, I reckon.
100% efficiency, Drew.
We've already had one today, so we'll see how this goes this time.
Dawson just muscles his way to that one, taps the ball down. Players coming in, but Cunningham done really well. Handball to the voice. Off the ground, but only as far as Price. Price juggles the ball, eventually controls it, throws on the right boot, just drives him slong. Spence direction, one out. Scott nearly takes the mark. Gets a bit of hand from Stevens, handball over the top. Scott with a chance, feeds a handball across the Wisby. Wisby, what a great tackle.
He's missed it.
What an absolute gem. Pressure put on there. Ball almost from the goal square, Drewy.
Well, 1 metre out.
Has trickled across the face of goal.
It hit the post.
Trickled across. Unbelievable tackle in the last line of defence. That just shows what this game means to them. So the ball to be brought back in again. Mulgrew drives it low outside. Hands on it. Could have been pushing the back into Throckmorton and was.
Yeah, the advantage should be paid.
And has been paid. No real advantage in this, though. So there's the hand of Cunningham. Cunningham now, time and space, and misses Wisby. Coming back the other way. He can't quite pick it up. He's got a problem now. Cunningham to help out as well. Sanders there too. Ball gets out of course. Who else gets in the bottom of the pack but Monaghan?
Yep.
Is it a rule in this league the shortest people inside must win number 32?
I don't know.
Because have a look out there. The two shortest blokes on the side both wearing 32.
Yeah, Wisby rubbed it beautifully there. Moving on. Hands it off to Price. He's getting himself into the game. That's a beautiful kick to Spokes.
See? Shortest bloke in the side.
On cue there, Spider. 48 out. Kicks inside 50. That's magnificent. And on the chest of Cullen Spence, Mitch Perkins could do absolutely nothing about that one. That's probably the best entry they've had for the entire game so far. And Cullen Spence has kicked 2 behinds, but they've both been pretty tough shots. And this one is a very easy one. In fact, he'll kick from 25 out on a slight angle here to get his first.
Rightio. When he kicks it, I want to see you go and do it straight after him in your boots. You know, he said it's an easy one.
Mate, I can't kick over a gym team like I used to. The 35, kick on the way. That's no exception. Back to back goals for the Cats. And they go to 3-6-24 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. South Colac 2-4-16. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. And on the Richardson Real Estate time clock, we played over 7 minutes in this second quarter.
Well, Drew, just on that, 7 minutes second quarter, Spider. Jet Price, 7 disposals. Stevcom stat sheet in this quarter, 6-6-1 handball.
He's been absolutely everywhere, mate.
He's having a good
Johnny Cash wrote a song, I've been everywhere, man, and that's him.
That's right.
Exactly where he's been.
Absolutely he has. But geez, the way he's going, he could have 20 disposals in a quarter, Drew.
Well, he'd be up there with Tom Dare's had a few, hasn't he? Anyway,
isn't he going?
He is. So Berry's going to go on the ruck now, which is good because he's recovered. It's up against Cruikshank here. Cruikshank wins that one down well.
He's got 7
now.
As
far as Baker goes over the top to ends up in the hands of Berry. Berry looks up, goes down the line. Put him in a push, and I think that was.
He spotted him with his own hand.
I'm not sure what Geordie Foley was thinking there. That could be a Hester Foley
Planger of the day.
Planger of the day. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Give it to him. Anyway, Whedon with the ball now. Still deep in defence now for Imps. Just looking down the line, going down the scoreboard side of the ground. That's a great kick to Spokes.
They're just starting to get on top now around the ground at the moment.
Just controlling the footy, Drew. So
that's what they needed. That's what I think Baylor's got with his message to him.
I would have thought so. He just chips into the Stephen direction. Does really well. Gets a hand of the ball. Ball hits the deck. Players diving in here. Again, that slide rule doesn't seem to be applied anymore, which I don't mind in a certain way. Anyway, Cunningham goes through without the ball. Price had to help out. Ball spills free. Baker just drives South Colac forward. Arnold in front. Could have got a free kick for the push in the back. The umpire said no. Hamill over the top. South just messing around the ball a bit here. Foley gets it. He's wrapped up.
Good tackle.
We're going to have a ball up at 35 metres out from the South Colac goal. Score at the moment, 3-6-24 Imps, 2-4-16 to South Colac, and we have travelled 9 minutes, thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
Roved again by Blackman again. Price is on fire. Ball kicked up towards the wing position there. Good contest again by Berry. No, would have thought he would have got one high there. Umpire said play on. Ball spilled out.
Oops.
Ball there to Throckmorton again. His kick was smothered by Stephen. Punch forward that time by Cunningham. Slightly towards forward, but roll chucked again by Reynolds, the youngster. Hands it over the top now to Goodwin. Good back it comes to Malgrove. He's got an issue now. He's got a big issue. Don't know how he got rid of that.
No, he didn't. The umpire said it's ball up.
Yeah, ball up in the meantime.
He did knock out the handball, but just that fraction too late.
Yeah, so ball up to be taking place there. It has got quite cool here at the Western Oval. Monaghan overran the footy again. Comes out to Cunningham. He just banks the kick up towards the forward zone. And it's a good result for them. We'll get a boundary throw and about 35 around from goal. Dom Dow has 7 now around the grounds, thanks to Thinkwater. His career high, I think, is 13. I think.
He could be in trouble today, Drew.
Could be.
Anyway, he's going. Well,
might have to do the lawn and double teaming with Sibley and Thomas.
One time was about 4 and one last week. Ball thrown in again. Throckmorton and Spence doing the ruck work. Spence beautifully done. Oh, Spokes was superb. Check side for the boundary line. Has kicked an absolute gem.
That is your goal of the day, Drew.
That is one of the goals of the season from Jeremy Spokes. He was swooping on the ball like a seagull on a hot chip at the MCG, and he has kicked an absolute corker. 4-6-30 the Cats. The Roos 2-4-16. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. That is one of the goals of the year from Jeremy Spokes.
That's our West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day, Spider. That is it.
A West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
10 3/4 minutes into this second quarter.
I've been waiting for the sting to be played before I said a word, but I haven't got much to say there because a brilliant tap by Spence. You see, Spokes hits the pack at full tilt and bang. He knew the minute he kicked it, the minute he hit the boot too, he knew it was going through.
Wow,
what a goal to get this game up and running.
We've seen some good goals kicked this year, but he's put in a lot of nomination there for goal of the year.
That's got it wrapped up. So ball at middle now, Dawson back on the ground. He wins that tap down. Monahan can't get it, can't break the tackle. Cunningham throws the left boot, but that's smothered. We're going to come back the other way. Oh, great play there by Shaughnessy, but he's dispossessed. The umpire said incorrect disposal, and fair enough too. So, free kick now is with Dorman. He feeds the handball across south, looking to peg one back here. Great kick out of the hot spot. Is too.
He's not a bad. He's not a bad top. This kid.
I tell you what, that was a brilliant kick in. Just into the space, let the forwards lead into it, and they moved it quick. So Imps didn't have a chance to push players back into the hole. So McLinden now with a chance. Just to put a lid back on this game after that Jeremy Spokes goal. Got everybody up and about.
Well, that was amazing.
A cracking goal. Anyway, McLinden coming in you'll be kicking from about 40, so not an easy kick even though it's directly in front. Ball leaves the boot, goal umpire pushing across slightly, but he has all for dramatic effect. South have their third for the day. 3-4-22. Trailing him to a 4-6-30. Greg Allen Farm Machinery will travel 12.5 thanks to Richardson Real Estate.
Yeah, another one of these talented youngsters from South Colac there. He just protected the space of the ball there.
Brilliant.
And the kick from Baker inside 50, I think that's what they're probably lacking in most games this year. But I think if they get another key forward over the off-season for South Colac there, they could be very well in the hunt for finals again next year.
Very young-looking 18-year-old walk past.
Department of Youth.
Bit of Alice Cooper, mate. Department of Youth.
Back in the middle we go. Margin back to 8 points. Back to the footy we go. Price has been superb, but the umpire's picked out a free kick. And it's going to go to Cunningham. Not sure what happened there.
Hold off the ball, mate, from Circuit.
And against Circuit there. So Cunningham drives it long. Inside 50 he goes. Stephen attacked it well. Paddles it on. Where's the chance for Wisby? Hands it off again to Price. He starts with 35. He goes for home and he's off to the right.
Thank God you didn't kick that because that would have been a tough one to pick, Drew.
Yeah, it would have been. When the price is right. It wasn't on that occasion there. 1 goal, 2 so far. 4-7 plays 3-4. Greg Allen.
We are very punny today, aren't we?
We are.
It's just
all board back in there. Perkins brings it in. Goes to Mulgrew. Mulgrew now still deep in defence here. Look at his options. Pretty stagnant further up the ground. So he's just forced to kick longer. It's not a great kick off the boot. Drops short. Great play here coming the other way. Picks up Cunningham. He's dispossessed. Ball goes through Flanagan over the top. Now players just dive on top. Quick handball out now. It's just outside 50. Dawson, the big fella. Great little handball out the side. Chance now. Ball has been cleared out of defence there by Duvet.
Good mark.
Well, there's a good grab, isn't it? So, Oh, that's a bit of an up and under now. The pressure's on one at centre half. Good hands up there, but the ball's spilled free. Now here we go through Sanders. Sanders for him. He's got Wisby out wide. He got a bit too much carry on the ball. The one-on-one contest. Mulgrew and Wisby. Mulgrew wins the ball, but Wisby, the great tackle, gets a handball out, pushed over the line. We've got a boundary line throw in. About 55 metres out from the Colac Imps goal.
AJ, what's the free kick count this quarter, mate? Thanks to Stefcon.
Yeah, 2 frees to Colac Imperials, 3 to South Colac for this quarter.
Umpires have been outstanding.
Yeah,
So the ball
been
thrown back in. 55 out from the Imps goal.
That's it. Just let them play footy. Simple
Commentary
as that.
side of the ground. And it comes now at the back there. Oh, Berry just went over his head in the end. I don't know, Donald hopped forward. No, it wasn't it. That was Donovan. So I thought I was going to get confused there. But the ball comes out free. So Flanagan picks it up, goes to Sanders. Sanders swings on that left boot, puts it in the hot spot towards Stevens. But he done really well. Support here with Perkins. Perkins now from the goal square. Goes out long. What a great kick to Berry.
Oh, beautiful.
I thought he spilt that, mate. He takes some material. I thought that'd be something he'd drop, but he had a couple of goes at it. Noah Berry now, as Drewy said, has been an amazing pick-up for South this year.
Been one of the recruits of the year.
Recruits here. He goes long down the line. Sanders at the great mark.
Yes,
That was
sir.
a mark of the day contender right there.
Speaking of being one of the recruits of the year, this
So
guy's
just
been.
allowed to play on. No one's at the mark. He's gone one out. Just the wind's taking that ball away from Spence. Him and Perkins leading him very dance towards the ball. The ball wins towards the boundary line. Ball wins the battle. The boundary line thrown about 15 metres around from the Imps goal. Oliver Sanders, what a grab.
We've had a bit of everything in the last 6 minutes.
What happened? No one made the mark on Oliver Sanders, Drew.
Oh, they had goals that he scored. We've had some great goals kicked already despite the conditions. So boundary throw in here. Right foot pocket again for the Cats. Crookshake. Beautifully rode by Price. Took one on too many, and he's been done holding the footy. Good call.
I reckon Baker's been given the job on Price. Just looking at what's happened then.
So free kick will go to Perkins. Just tried to do a bit too much there, did Price. So credit to South, though. They're really hanging in this quarter because Imps have dominated territory this quarter. Perkins kicks long up towards the wing position there, but that's a poor kick, and Stevens had a good run of it, takes the mark. So the Cats go forward again, inside towards centre half forward. Crookshake there. He just used the body illegally and has given away a free kick. And it's going to sweeten him.
Probably got a chance to go shorter to Shaughnessy then with that kick.
And 50. He's been picked out.
First for the day, Drew. Steph Comstat.
Might have been for Chirp.
Well, after descent last week, mate, in the AFL, I'd have been just for breathing.
Oh, yeah, could have been. Tell you what, that's a fair 50.
That's a good 50.
You got to buy real estate off there.
Absolutely, I am.
And the kick is a poor one after all that. Stevens has taken the mark at centre half back for the Colac Imperials. So he's going to go short for Sanders. Gee, lucky.
Made him work for it.
We'll get you an update on the netball score for you shortly. Thanks to Theatre Podiatry. Sanders' kick is a poor one. Will it be the Cyclone? No. Cunningham kept it in somehow. Hands it off to Sanders. Sanders has kicked towards the half-forward line. We're which way with the ball bounce here. They got the outnumber here, the Imperials. Stevens takes it over by
Clever football.
Was clever football by Cunningham, indeed. So boundary throw in here. 4-7 plays 3-4. No, the Imps have dominated play, but like I said, full credit to South Colac. They've really given them a game here in this second quarter. So boundary throw in. Good contest again here. One down by Crookshake. Cunningham, superb. Breaks the tackle. He goes for goal. Has kicked an absolute cracker. Goal of the day contender for Liam Cunningham. He's first. Gee, we've had some great goals kicked in the last 10 to 15 minutes.
I'm not saying another word till the end of the game.
5-7-37, the Colac Imperials. They lead by 15 on the South Colac side, 3-4-22. Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. We're approaching the 18-minute mark on the Richardson Real Estate time clock. Gee whiz. They're kicking goals out of their backsides.
Please don't go silent on us, mate.
I'm not going to go silent. I'm not going to say anything about goal of the hour mark. He's going to do it. Someone decides 5 minutes later you can do something better. But I still think that was just fantastic play. And just strength by Cunningham too to get through the pack, get himself out into some space and throws on the right boot and kicks truly. So
just starting to get, like I said, it's about 15 points. It's probably about right to where the game is at.
So back in the middle now, Stevens having to run in the ruck against Dawson. Stevens wins that one down, comes with just that man Cunningham, who feeds out a beautiful little handball. Lands in the hands there of, who was that kick? That Sanders.
Stevens.
Stevens, was it? Is that Brody?
Yep, it was.
Anyway, ball gets the back. Wisby just picks the ball up and has kicked another one. So we've gone from an absolute arm wrestle to 2 goals in 30 seconds for Imps to blow this game open to a game high. 21-point margin, Drew. So 6-7-43. Imps 3-4-22 South Colac, thanks to the Greg Allen Farm Machine. We've travelled nearly 90 minutes. Richardson Real Estate, and what a goal that was.
It was indeed, and again, goal out of the stoppage down to the centre there, which has been pretty hard to do today. We saw him two of that in about a minute there, and Stevens just used his athleticism there just to get the ball out of the centre of the ground there.
Talk about the Ruck Rovers thing, mate, that's it.
Yeah, and the kick, although it wasn't great, it wasn't pretty. But Wisby was there at the right time.
Back in the middle, Stevens wins that one, and Cunningham in front. I reckon I was right. Bake has a job. Monahan picks it up. He's dispossessed. Could have been a throw. The umpire said no. Plays around the ball. Lands in the hands of O'Shannessy. Unusual on the right boot there. And that's probably why he kicks left all the time. Mulgrews chopped off, taking the mark. Centre half back here. Players leading towards the commentary side. It's a nice looking kick out here. Oh, what he should have taken was McCarthy. He has recovered, but he's got two blokes to contend with now. Hay picks it up. Quickly gets the kick away before he's tackled. Arnold coming the other way. Has time, feeds a handball out to Cunningham. Cunningham went through the middle of Whedon, missed his target. We had a hold now. So South Colac, bit of luck going their way. Big chance, Berry with the ball, wants it back so he can move it quickly.
Hayes a bit sore.
Yeah, well, he probably would be too. So, ball.
Jeez.
Could have been an absolute. There you go, on your mark of the day. Monahan with the ball now. He's wrapped up. Umpire's going to say perfect tackle. So 30 metres out for the South Colac goal.
Ground the grounds thanks to Thinkwater. Bit of an upset brewing at Irwillipi. Western Eagles 4-7-31. Late Illawarra back 2-3.
It's not half time yet. Anyway, the ball straight up in the air. Tapped there. Quick kick out of defence there. In front there, good hands by, we couldn't quite take it, was McKay. Good little sport. The back there was by McKean. A lot of McMackers there. So, flight. O'Shannessy couldn't take it. Could have been a bit too high there on circuit, but not paid. We'll drag the ball back in. What's the umpire going to say? No prior. I reckon that ball was dragged back in under the pack there, and a bit of danger.
LB 12-1-73, Lee-Berry 3-3-21, and nothing's changed from Lorne and Simpson. Still nothing from the Bay. Cannot wait.
McKay's not playing. Who's wearing 9?
Keep going, boys.
So, ball in now. Sanders overrun it, dispossessed. Now a chance to clear out defence. Does just that. As I said, landed into the formation, but anyway, coming the other way, McKean. Sells a bit of candy. Swings onto the right boot. Lines it up from 50 out. And has kicked an absolute guilty.
Yes, sir.
Tommy McKean, if you don't mind, the full-back. He's gone the full length of the ground and kicked an absolute ripper. Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day, contender that one.
It gets better and better.
Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
This is just getting better and better each goal with his kick. It's amazing.
Wow. Wow. So the score is 6-7-43 Imps, 4-4-28 to South. Thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery, and 21.5 minutes Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Illawarra about 57 defeated Western Eagles 41 in the Agro Netball, and Berrigara 72 lead LV 46. We'll give you a score over there shortly, but that is an absolute cracking goal. Take the footy at full speed, and that's what Tommy McKean can do. So back in the middle now. So the Kangaroos are hanging around, and they got a free kick for holding the ball. Gaspari's got the kick. So they can sneak a goalie before half-time. The Kangaroos, but his kick was smothered. He's tackled, got a return, got the hand passed away just. Game on here all of a sudden now. Hacked off the ground now by Flanagan. Here's a chance for Sanders. Hand pass there, Price. He's got all the time in the world. 50 metres out. He goes for goal, and he misses.
That's a letdown.
It was indeed. That was a good build-up there. He's kicked 1 goal 2 this quarter. And he's kicked 1-3 for the game. So they go to 6-8-44. Lead by 16 on the South Colac side, 4-4-28 and McKean, who kicked the ripper a minute ago. He goes short and finds Throckmorton. He's got the footy now at half-back. So, it's been an entertaining quarter. Long kick up towards the wing position there. A lot of players through for it. No one can mark it here, but South got the footy through circuit. Hands it off there. They're away too. Just couldn't quite get it. McCarthy. Good handball there to Dorman. Hand pass back to the youngster. McCarthy making his senior debut this afternoon from the under-18s. And it's gone out of play. We've got a boundary throw in here. So South, they can just sneak one more before half-time. Back to 10 points, and they're well and truly in this game because the Imps dominated for a large part of this quarter, but credit to the South, though, as I said, they're hanging in there. Boundary throw-in. They know what's at stake. About 70 metres out from goal. Kicking with the Princess Highway of the ground in his quarter. Good tap on that occasion by Dawson. Price has had a great quarter. Just hacks the snapping ball towards the centre of the ground on that occasion. Ball spilled out now. A chance now for Sanders. Kicks towards centre half forward. Spanson Perkins do battle again. Perkins has got the points though. Ball bouncing towards the forward pocket. Scott has to get back. Perkins harassed him out of it nicely. He dragged that in. He's got an issue, I reckon. Ball spilled out the back. Hay, he dragged that in as well. He didn't have the foot in the end. And umpires get it up. He let it go on. Crookshank took one on too many. Should be holding the footy.
you can't let 3 go that are blatantly there and then just suddenly let it go. So
ball in the defence there, and Goodwin's got the free kick in defence here for the Kangaroos. So they dodge a bullet big time there. So his kick, it's a risky one, but it's okay. Finds Brendan Monaghan. 200 gamer. Over 200 games of experience for this club. And he thumps it long up towards the wing. Here comes Berry. Jumped very early, couldn't quite bring down the mark. O'Shaughnessy was taken on, no free kick. South got the ball, now here for Berry. Just off the kick, there's one in front inside 50. McAlden's got the footy. He's 50 metres out. Chipping ball inside 50, that's good play. And the mark being taken by Reynolds. Kick for the young fella. He'll go back from 25 out. With a straight kick to put the margin back to 10 points as we close on half time.
Right, the siren will go just about if he kicks this ball, mate. It's where we're at.
The son of the Prez.
Son of the Prez, the son of the Prez.
And he's running the water today too. He's a great Lucy
Reynolds. As well as playing.
No, he's dad.
I know.
So Gavin Reynolds yet to kick a goal on the senior level. And he stays that way and he misses through for a behind. So a let off there for the Cats. It takes them on the 4-5-29. The Cats are 6-8-44, 15 points is the lead. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. We've played 25 minutes, second quarter, with not a lot of time left, I would have thought.
Aussie Arnold to bring the ball back in. I would have thought so either. I thought Simon Montgomery was trying to kick that one. But Arnold now, looking at his options. Players moving. But just holding on a bit for more. Now decides to go clubroom side of the ground here with a good 60-metre kick. And there goes the siren. So, half-time. Absolute cracking first half of footy sees Colac in 6-8-44, leading South 4-5-29. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard, half-time here at the Western Oval. Leading goal kick as well. They're all singles, aren't they, Drewy? So, one to Jet Price, one to Finn Lisby, one to Liam Cunningham, one to George Stephen, one to Jeremy Spokes, and one to Callum Spence for the Colac Imps, and of course South Colac, one to Liam Boyle, which is the cracker, one to Noah Berry, who had 1-2 to start the game off, one to Ryan McClendon, and of course that ripping goal at the end there for Tommy McKean to bring the crowd alive.
Former Premiership star Daniel Roberts just messaged me. He said, "Do you think that's goal of the year, Tommy McKean's?"
You got a bit Jeremy Spokes, but that's not bad.
It wasn't a bad goal indeed.
No, it was a cracker.
Couple of full-time scores in the A-Grade Netball. Illawarra Bag 57 defeated Western Eagles 41, and Birregurra 72 day defeated Alby 46. And in the football side of things too, as I said, there was a big upset brewing at Irwillippi with Western Eagles 4-7-31 lead Illawarra Bag 2-3-15. Welby, 13-1, 79.
13-1.
To Birregurra 3-3-21. Don Bear has 9.
9 at half-time.
Yeah, just started the third quarter, so his career best, I think, is 13. So he could very well give that a shake. That's still a lot of time in that just started the third quarter. In fact, nothing yet from Simpson, Lorne and Simpson at this stage. It's been 5-3, 33 to 117, but they haven't updated, of course, and still nothing from Apollo Bay and Otway. In the AFL, very quickly before we take a break at the MCG, and it's an 8-point lead in favour of Fremantle, 14-4-88 lead to D's, 12-8-80. So that game's going into the white as well. Might take over to the netball and get a score from there. We'll take a break here on CDFNL Live. Back to recap what was an entertaining first half. Colac Imperials with 5 goals to 2. Take a 15-point lead, 6-8-44. To the Kangaroos, 4-5-29. Thanks to our broadcast sponsors, KFC Colac, Maneuver Foods, Sports Power Colac, and Genu. Back with a half-time right from the Western Oval here on CDFNL Live on Mix FM after this break.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
Carrie and Tommy.
Hey, Steve.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cats official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody wins. So this week, let's back the Cats and back our community with Morris Community Cashback.
Here at Geelong Homes, local means everything to us. We're a family business that has been building homes for local families for more than 30 years. That's why we've been proudly supporting community, commitment and kicking goals when it matters most. Explore our range of home and land packages so you too can feel good to be home. Looking for low prices and friendly service? Then head to Blooms the Chemist Colac, your local go-to for all things health. They'll pack your medications for free, deliver them locally for free, and help you save with everyday low prices on all your pharmacy essentials. Need a vaccination? Blooms has you covered. No prescription needed. For care, value, and service you can trust. Better go to Blooms.
Celebration Superstore Colac, owned and operated by the same family since 2003. You'll find the largest range of beer, wine, spirits and more. Becoming a Top Drop member couldn't be easier, with exclusive member prices and weekly specials. And if you find a lower price, they'll match it. The friendly team knows their drops, loves to help, and will even carry your order to the car. There's only one place to celebrate: Celebration Superstore Colac.
Everyone at your business always seems so happy. What's your secret?
We drink a lot.
You drink a lot?
Yep, the managers drink, the staff drink, even the work experience kids doing it.
Serious?
Absolutely. I never thought switching to Coastal Pure Water could make such a difference. Pays to drink local, I guess.
Coastal Pure Water is the purest bottled water, thanks to its reverse osmosis purification process.
I reckon it just tastes better.
Let your staff taste the difference. Visit coastalpurewater.com.au.
At Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety, they do it all. From embroidery to full colour digital printing, they can print any colour, any design on just about anything. Need workwear that stands out? They've got you covered from head to toe. Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety. Great gear, local service and the personal touch, because they're from around here.
Since 2004, Richardson Real Estate has been your trusted partner in the Colac region. Our commitment goes beyond real estate. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in our community, sponsoring multiple sporting clubs and organisations. Thinking of selling or want an update on your home's value? Contact our team today. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
He comes in from 48. Kick on the way. I think it might just land a bit short. It does, and it's a mark by Balderas. Class Harbour centre marker today. Had the perfect sit on. Outlaw have the footy out of their back zone.
They do.
They'll be defensively.
Ball thrown in. Dom there grabs it out of the ruck, throws one of the right boot, and has got bang!
He's on fire today.
There we go. Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day contender.
Going to be hard for Albie to get it out.
Yep, so Taylor now thinks a slipper into it, drives it back to the hot spot there. Players flying!
Taking it.
Is that James Hughes?
Paddy Hughes.
Paddy Hughes.
What a
Paddy
mark.
Hughes.
Same like what they did against Imperials, just long down the line.
And that's what they've done. Long down the line. Pack forms there. Tap forward and knocked out of bounds, is it?
It's a mark.
Lands in the hands of Mulder. Why wouldn't he give it to him? He just spears the ball in the Williamson direction, but he's outpointed there by Turner.
Dead back on today.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cat's official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody wins. So this week, let's back the Cats and back our community with Morris Community Cashback.
Here at Geelong Homes, local means everything to us. We're a family business that has been building homes for local families for more than 30 years. That's why we've been proudly supporting community, commitment and kicking goals when it matters most. Explore our range of home and land packages so you too can feel good to be home. Looking for low prices and friendly service? Then head to Blooms the Chemist Colac, your local go-to for all things health. They'll pack your medications for free, deliver them locally for free, and help you save with everyday low prices on all your pharmacy essentials. Need a vaccination? Blooms has you covered. No prescription needed. For care, value, and service you can trust. Better go to Blooms.
Celebration Superstore Colac, owned and operated by the same family since 2003. You'll find the largest range of beer, wine, spirits and more. Becoming a Top Drop member couldn't be easier, with exclusive member prices and weekly specials. And if you find a lower price, they'll match it. The friendly team knows their drops, loves to help, and will even carry your order to the car. There's only one place to celebrate: Celebration Superstore Colac.
Everyone at your business always seems so happy. What's your secret?
We drink a lot.
You drink a lot?
Yep, the managers drink, the staff drink, even the work experience kids doing it.
Serious?
Absolutely. I never thought switching to Coastal Pure Water could make such a difference. Pays to drink local, I guess.
Coastal Pure Water is the purest bottled water, thanks to its reverse osmosis purification process.
I reckon it just tastes better.
Let your staff taste the difference. Visit coastalpurewater.com.au.
At Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety, they do it all. From embroidery to full colour digital printing, they can print any colour, any design on just about anything. Need workwear that stands out? They've got you covered from head to toe. Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety. Great gear, local service and the personal touch. Because they're from around here.
Since 2004, Richardson Real Estate has been your trusted partner in the Colac region. Our commitment goes beyond real estate. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in our community, sponsoring multiple sporting clubs and organisations. Thinking of selling or want an update on your home's value? Contact our team today. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
He comes in from 48. Kick on the way. I think it might just land a bit short. It does, and it's a mark by Balderas. Class Harbour Centre marker today. Had the perfect sit on. Outlaw have the footy out of their back zone.
They do.
They'll be defensively.
Ball's ready. Dom there grabs it out of the ruck, throws it onto the right boot, and has got bang!
He's on fire today.
There we go. Westvic Sheds and Garages goal of the day contender.
Going to be hard for Albie to get it out.
Yep, so Taylor now thinks a slipper and it drives it back to the hot spot there. Players flying!
Taking it.
Is that James Hughes?
Paddy Hughes.
Paddy Hughes.
What a
Paddy
mark.
Hughes.
Same like what they did against Imperials, just long down the line.
And that's what they've done. Long down the line. Pack forms there. Tap forward and knocked out of bounds, was it?
It's a mark.
There's in the hands of Mulder. Why wouldn't he give it to him? He just spears the ball in the Williamson direction, but he's outpointed there by Turner.
Dead back on today. Are about to as well. We'll take a break here on CDFNL. Up back with a big third quarter after this here. The Kangaroos looking to keep their season alive, while the Colac Imperials there currently sitting in second and look up a top 3 finish, but I think it's about 4 games clear in 4th spot anyway. 6-8-44 lead. South Colac 4-5 at 29. We'll take a break, back with the third quarter after this. You're listening to CDFNL Live here from the Western Oval on Mix FM.
On Mix FM, this is CDFNL Live.
At Minerva Foods Colac, it's the people that make all the difference. From the knife hands on the floor to the packers and stackers, plus the maintenance crew who keep everything running like clockwork. This is where world-class lamb begins. Not in a boardroom, but on the floor.
To our people, thank you. You don't just make product, you make Minerva Foods.
Together, we are proud to be part of the largest workforce in the district. And we're always looking for great people to join our team. If you're ready to be part of something bigger.
Or ready to start a career with Minerva Foods, email recruitment-au@minervafoods.com.
Minerva Foods Colac, proud of our people.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, is this muffin 1 or 2 weeks old? Wait, I can say no to sad snacks. I'll head to KFC right now for the new Happier Hours menu. 2 snacks for $5. KFC, 2 to 5 p.m. Selected items, not everywhere and not forever, pick up only.
Picture this, a crisp winter evening. The fireplace is crackling, amber light spills onto the floorboards, and your home feels like the ultimate sanctuary. This is the hidden magic of a winter sale. While other sellers wait for spring, your home stands out as a warm, inviting haven for highly motivated buyers. With fewer properties on the market, you aren't just listing your house, you're showcasing a dream. Capture the
decades, Stevcom has delivered quality security, whether it's CCTV, alarm systems or access control, designed to protect homes, businesses and farms. Expert technicians take the time to understand each property, providing tailored security solutions and trusted monitoring. A business after hours, a family home at night, a farm stretching beyond the horizon. Different properties, different risks. One need in common: reliable security. Protect what matters most. Stevcom, your local experts.
Righto, quick question, what's tougher? Trying to tackle the big full forward on a muddy Saturday, or trying to pour your own concrete? Save yourself the sore back. Call Tyson Arnold Concreting for all your concreting needs done properly, without the weekend drama.
At Sports Power Colac, we're strong supporters of local footy and netball. We've got everything you need for the season. The most popular shoes, boots, socks, shorts, compression gear, balls and more. This football and netball season, see us at Sports Power Colac, your local experts.
Mowers are in stock and available now from Mark Benton Farm Machinery Repairs Simpson, your authorised Ferris and Victor dealer. Ferris and Victor zero-turn mowers offer a smoother ride, delivered by 2 or 4-wheel independent suspension, together with a steel fabricated deck. Both brands are quality built and made in the USA. They also carry a range of belts and blades for other mower brands and stock a large range of 4-ply and 6-ply ATV and side-by-side tyres. Mark Benton Farm Machinery, 580 Sunday Ridge Road, Simpson.
Go Harvey Norman. Bonus gift cards with selected electrical appliances. Save over $1,000 on Samsung 77-inch OLED TV, plus $200 gift card. Save $500 on Westinghouse 496-litre French door fridge, plus $65 gift card. Save $100 on Miele Guard cat and dog vacuum, plus $30 gift card. And get a great deal plus $15 gift card with Hisense 34-litre inverter microwave. There's more in store and online at Harvey Norman. Conditions apply.
Powered by KFC Colac, Genu, Sports Power Colac and Minerva Foods. This is CDFNL Live.
And welcome back to CDFNL Live. Big second half of this game coming up. Players just wandering into their positions at the moment. So we're starting this very, very shortly. Drewy, quickly around the grounds, mate. Give us the update.
I tell you, there is a big result developing at Irwillippi. Western Eagles lead by 35 points against Illawarra Beac. So this season is well and truly alive for those sides, particularly for South Colac, because they need to win this now. So back in the middle to start the third term. Campbell Scott gets in past to Sanders, drives it inside 50. That's not a great entry. Throckmorton attracted well. Just dropped the football there. He's going to look for the boundary line. Couldn't get it in there. Getting back Donovan. And it's a hand pass away. Hack kick forward there to the goal square. Chance for Stevens if he can pick it up. Hand pass there. They can raffle it. Oh, well done, Circuit. Punches it out of play through for a rush behind. So a bit of a let-off there for the Kangaroos there. And remember, around the courts, three-quarter time in the Agro netball, it is a one-goal game with the Colac Imperials in front. So it is a great finish going on there. So we'll keep you up to date on what's going on there. And also the Western Eagles, 6 goals in front against Illawarra back. Domdare has 12 at Birregurra.
Has 12?
Yeah, so he's on. He said he should get his career high easily. So the ball's gone to the wing. Monaghan grabs it for the Kangaroos. Kicks up towards half forward there. Foley over the top, took a really good mark. He's 47 metres from goal. This is definitely kickable here. From 50, he winds up to the top of the goal square. Berry! Couldn't quite get there, and it's through for a behind. Gee, that was good transition to play there by the Kangaroos there.
Almost your player of the day. We brought the ball from one end to the other, mate.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy to do today.
No.
So 6-9-45 at the Cats. The Roos are 4-6-30. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard here. It's definitely clouds. It's starting to get a little bit thicker here. So Arnold brings the ball back in. That's a good kick. Oh, well punched away that time there by Dorman. Comes out now to McAllidan. Kicks towards half. Well, not a great kick. Numbers there for the Cats. Arnold just got the kick away. Justice coughed up. Monaghan from 45 from one step. He goes for home, but he had a bit more time than he probably would have thought. Through for a behind. So they wasted there an opportunity there. So it goes to 4-7-31. They just continue to pep away.
Monaghan stats, AJ?
Yeah, Brendan Monaghan, just waiting to see if Ashaz is going to kick it in. 5 kicks, 6 handballs, Step Comstat.
Thank you. Shaughnessy brings the ball in now. Great little measured kick there. So just trying to build up here in the hands of Scott. Scott still just inside defensive 50, goes long down the clubroom side. Not a great kick off the boot. Whedon done really well, though.
Well.
Oh, he's paid the mark. Nearly spilled at the end there.
He did.
He's been a good player, Whedon, this year. He's really come of age.
That's
His
a great
ball
kick.
goes a kick out. He's really good. Lands in the hand of Wisby now on the wing. The Wiz swings around. Goes, that's even better kick. Finds Arnold.
No, they're out here.
Arnold has got Sanders, but he ignores him and goes long down the line to Spence. It's a great kick. Pick up over the top. Trying to be a bit cute with the handball, probably got to come backwards, but the ball's got the Sanders in the end, but he overruns it now. Numbers in to help. Ball's going to be wrapped up and thrown in about a metre from the boundary line.
That's more of a rugby.
Oh, he's got to put him over the fence. There's a bit of fun there between the two. Bit of smile on the face when Seb Hayden spoke. We like that one. We like that sort of stuff.
Good to see.
Anyway, ball in the air now. Dawson wins that one down to Monaghan. He's wrapped up and he's going to be gone. What a great tackle.
32.
Chase down the 32 and the 32. I could say something here. It'd be Barley in a boxing ring, but I won't say it. Oh, Spokes to the ball now. Chance to drive him slong. He does just that. Goes to Stephen direction. Brody or George, either or. Both Raffler. George is up with it. Could have been a one-hand throw there. The umpire said no. Goes back, gets the ball again. Bursting through. He's got Wisby in support. Ball heading to the boundary line. Yeah, well done there.
Good football.
Absolutely beautiful by Perkins at the end.
Gee, that's good football.
Just smart play. He might have put his head into the Colac Bowling Club sign there too. I can see a dent in the sign. That's probably why.
What about Lippy that did that, Spider?
Libby couldn't beat the skin off a rice pudding. So the ball coming back in now, deep in attack. In front there. Ball gets through to the back. Picked up, good hand. Monaghan again drives the ball. And we'll get a free kick down the ground for being disposed of after getting rid of the ball.
Sure, he's lost it here.
So Foley with the result free kick being told to come out behind the mark.
Dear.
And he's probably cost his side here because South were away.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's
should know the rule. So Foley being told to come back. Comes out this side of the ground this time,
Lord.
Chance to build up now.
One thing we're missing is Peter Hickey just coming in with these words.
That's a great kick. Here we go now, building up, looking after the ball. Got to go long down the line. Brilliant kick there. In the hot spot, coming through, plays around at the back. Berry holds his feet, going a bit high. The umpire up controlling the play, wouldn't have seen it. He was blindsided, but the umpire in the middle of the ground had a clear view like we did, mate. And Noah Berry now has a chance with the first multiple goal kicker of the day.
Yeah, this is a big kick here. Just a sort of bit of, it was a bit of chaos footy there for a couple of minutes there.
So Liam Boyle, that left foot just caused it took a great mark, just all sorts of chaos and just put it in a brilliant spot. So now Berry, kicking from about 45. Has one for the afternoon already. Chance to bring the margin back again. Ball leaves the boot and he has just hooked it to the left. So a bit of a let off there for Imps. So 4-8-32 South, 6-9-45, 13 points to margin. Thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery. We've gone 5.5 Richardson Real Estate.
1-3 for Berry this afternoon. So Arnold, so a couple of really gettable shots go begging. So they get another crack though. There's a poor kick in and Throckmorton's got the footy now. Too far out to score. 60 metres out. 13 points, but the Kangaroos have got the momentum. Long kick. Barry there got 3 to beat. Good contest there. Ball spilled to the back. Oh, Cass, brilliant there, tracked it, and just banged the kick towards the centre of the ground. Important ball to be won. Wisby, he's immediately tackled there by Reynolds. Well done by the youngster. And we'll get a ball up yet again in the edge of the centre square.
Jesus, this game's been really well umpired, lads.
It has been today, for sure. Crookshank rode the beautifully Monaghan. He was well tackled there. Circuit picked up the footy. He did well through traffic. Gets the hands back. It comes now. McAlladon steps around the corner towards half forward inside 50. Important ball to be won yet again. Oh, Cass with experience and composure did brilliantly. His kick though was a poor one. Here's a chance for Reynolds. 45. He goes for goal and he's got it. Kicks his first senior goal, and what an important time to do so. They've been brewing for a while and they get one through the youngster. Well done, young fella. And the Kangaroos are hanging about here at the moment. They're 4-8-32. I think that's the right score.
It will be, yes.
4-8-32.
5-8-38.
5-8-38 it should be. They lead the Imperials, who are 6-9-45. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. This is game on.
7-point ball game, mate. 7-point goal. Nearly 7 minutes gone in this third quarter. They are kicking with the 8 of the breeze in this quarter, but we've got to make the most of it. And that's a brilliant finish with the young fella. First bloke out was the waterman. First bloke out, congratulate him, give him a pat on the head. Yeah. Anyway, game on here, 7 points of margin, ball back in the middle now. Dawson and Crookshank. Crookshank wins that one down. But no one in particular, the ball bounces through the middle, wrapped up, tackles. Good tackle by Tannis there. Last man off the deck was
all of a sudden, Drew, you said about Era Willoughby, this is a big game for South Colac.
It is. So Dawson wins that tap down, Price goes the other way. Gets through the hands of Tannis in the end, but he applies another good tackle. He's going nowhere, and the umpire said you've had prior opportunity. Okay. Anyway, so Tannis take the result and free kick does. Plays on well. Gaspari's still laying on the ground. Clever play. Not a great kick. Throckmorton takes the mark. Comes out wide. Ooh, 2-on-1. Want to take the mark. The ball hits the deck now. Numbers with Colac. Ibs done really well. There was Perkins, but a great ship and allows Spokes a bit of space. Time, looks up the line, out in front of Spence, can't take the mark, coming through the other way, Foley.
Well
but
done.
he's dispossessed straight away. That was good work by the young fellow in his first game, Garlic. So, comes ball free, Sanders is tackled, umpire said no prior.
Good umpiring.
Perkins comes through again, handballs over the top to Foley. Foley, the quick kick on the left foot, Sanders ran at the fly to the ball. He has a bit of talk done really well. Feeds the handball across. O'Shaughnessy now drives out the wide, at the other side of the ground. Sanders takes the mark. On the wing, true centre wing. He's told the player he does just that. Slips was good enough to get around. On the left boot, driving ball in the Stephen direction. Gets behind Seb. Hay done really well there to bring the ball to ground. Out of the flyer tackle. Breaking through. Is that Donovan? Thrown it on the right boot.
Oh, here we go.
And has... Oh, it's bounced away from the goal. Garlic. Just not any awareness of the young fella. No talk to him. Great tackle last line of defence. South Colac a chance now to relieve a bit of pressure.
So
this is frenetic.
Oh, isn't it ever? And South Colac can sense something here. In defence here, Sweetenham's got the free kick. He goes short. Oh, that's a bad, costly mistake. Throckmorton dropped what he should have taken, and that's a big let-off yet again for the Imperials. You just seen a
wasn't
little
a
rattle.
great kick.
It was a poor kick, you're right. Boundary throw in left forward pocket here for the Cats. So for all the Roos' hard work here, they can't afford to concede another one. Boundary throw in, 25 metres from goal. Left foot pocket. Spence grabbed out of the ruck. He grabbed it and he snapped and kicked a beauty! The goals get better! Goal at A contender for Cullen Spence, and the Cats get a much-needed goal.
Georgie Stephen
Sheds and Garages goal of the day.
Georgie Stephen had his hand up in the air the minute it left Cullen Spence's boot. That's how confident he was it was going through. What a goal! And just out of the ruck work and away you go.
Yeah, it was a sensational use of the body by Cullen Spence in the ruck, Drew, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, so they take them on the 7-9-51. Lead South Colac 5-8-38. I know they've got a couple of kick in front, but you feel like...
That's got good sides too. They come back anyway. Back in the middle again now.
This is a good game.
Dawson and Stevens. Stevens wins that one down. Gets through a few hands. Oh, well done by Price. Handballs back to Stevens. That ruck roving roll we keep talking about. Goes Stevens. Georgie, one hand. Couldn't quite bring it down. Jesus, good below his knees. Gets a bit of help. And wrapped up in attack now. Going to have a ball up there. So, wow, this game is
please,
gets to some ripping heights, isn't it?
No, that's...
Free kick.
No, come on.
What did he pay for holding the ball?
No, it was a bit of pushing.
Anyway, Mulgrew with the ball.
That is a rubbish decision. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. Mulgrew with the ball. They can get one wrong, mate. They're allowed to. The ball goes long down the line. Pack fly. Berry almost brings out a one-hander. Quick handball out, but it's a bit of a turnover. Come back the other way through Sanders. Sanders drives it long in the Stevens direction again. Just great use of the body. Absolute great use of the body.
Who's your favourite player in the comp, isn't he?
Yeah, even Andy Paddock, mate. I'll take them both to the Colac RSL for a meal. Don't worry about that, mate.
Yeah,
I'd even shout the beers, although I'd have to cut Indy off after about 12, I reckon. Georgie can go all night because I reckon the comedy show would be well worth it.
Well, he's a dad now, so...
It doesn't matter. I'm a dad as well. In comes Georgie Stevens, 35 out from goal. What a beautiful looking kick from the bloke with a man bun straight through the middle. And that is the 8th now for Imps. They moved to 8-9-57, leading South Colac 5-8-38. Back to 19 points next to Greg Allen Farmer Streaming at 11.5 minutes. Richardson Real Estate time clock. What an absolute beauty of a game. But just at the right time, Imps have stood up now and kicked a couple of crucial goals.
I said a couple of minutes ago that South can sense something, but cool credit to the Cats. This is why they're second on the ladder, to just find a way to get themselves control of the game again there. That goal there from Cullen Spence was a ripper there, and now it's just good defensive work there to get them set up, and particularly out of the centre. So that's a much-needed goal. A couple will need a goal for the Cats because the Kangaroos were challenging. So back in the middle we go here. Gaspari rugged it beautifully at the tap from Dawson. He kicks towards half forward. Berry got mitts to it, couldn't take the mark. He's still a chance here now for Dorman. Can swoop on it now if he can now. He's caught by Wheaton, a good tackle. Umpire said holding the footy.
I think they're both going to play the same free kick.
Towing the ball regardless. So Wheaton's got the free kick.
He's just been so improved from the first time we've seen him this year.
Yep. So we'll keep you updated with the Sterling finish in the netball because at three-quarter time the Imps lead by 1. Scott got up very early. Good defensive work by Baker. And it's been tapped out of play. We've got a boundary throw in right in front of near the club rooms.
The interesting bit about putting Baker on Scott is because Baker was really good early, coming off half back, and he's now got that role. He's still got to take his chances when they appear, Drewy.
It's a boundary throw in here. Swimming in half forward here for the Kangaroos. Dawson the tap. Tied the road with Gaspari. He couldn't take it cleanly. Rubbed on that occasion by Tannis. Hand pass, not sure where that was intended to. Sanders over the top. Ball on the 50. Ball spilled out. Monahan's searching for it again now. Coming out. And there's a free kick down the ground. It was dealt with after the kick, or is it going to come back?
It's going back.
And it's going to be Goodwin who's got the kick.
I reckon the one thing I've noticed, Drew, there's a lot of, when there's packs, Imps like to feed the ball straight back out the back. I reckon South have picked up on that. Yep. And they've got numbers there, which therefore means, or it's always a one-on-one contest. There's no free player coming back behind the ball.
Yeah. So this is a shot for goal for Goodwin. We might be too far out, though. That's the only issue.
Have a go anyway.
Man on the mark's 51 metres out. So Goodwin's going to pop it up. Oh, he got around Campbell Scott with ease. And he had a ping from 45 to the hot spot there. That's a poor kick. He had the right idea, though. And Arnold takes an easy intercept mark in the back pocket. So he decides to drive it long. That's not a good kick either. Oh, Scott got up there. Couldn't quite bring down the mark. Monahan, well tackled there by Wisby. Should be holding the ball. Advantage pay. Sanders kicks up towards the wing position there. Mark taken there. I think that's Donovan.
Yep.
So Donovan's got the kick on the wing. Kicks up towards the forward line. Not a great kick. Perkins has been brilliant in defence today on Spence. Grabbed the footy and banged the kick long. Very long. Up towards half forward. But there's too much penetration on the kick. And Campbell Scott's taken an easy intercept mark and he's off now. And he puts the Cats back to centre half forward there. That's not a great kick either. It's going back and forth at the minute. And Throckmorton's taking the mark. Goes towards the centre of the ground. That's a risky kick. And O'Donnell cut it off beautifully on the cricket wicket area now. So next goal of a sudden has become huge in this game. Hands it off back to Cass. Cass now kicks towards half forward. Spencer's in the box seat here. He's got him. Just tapped the drop of the ball there. Perkins got in front, but Spence read it beautifully like a book.
I was going to say there, O'Donnell just took a bit of time, and then in the end, probably the right decision. Give it off. Like there was players loose out here, going sort of sideways, but he took his time, gave the ball to Cass, who he knows is a very good user of the footy. And doing brilliantly behind the ball.
So for Perkins' hard work, Spencer's going for number 3.
Yeah.
So Perkins has dominated in general play, but Spencer's kicked a couple of absolute rippers.
Unlucky.
Yeah, he has. So Spence, he was named the captain of the Div 1 Colac cricket side during the week. He's back after a terrific stint over in the UK. Kicks on the way, and every time you talk them up and you let them down like that, 3 for behind. Might as well not say anything at all.
No, Drew, you got to commentate, mate. It's not TV. We can't watch it.
2 goals, 3 he's got.
Dom has 13.
13.
Dom has 13, and we are 20 minutes into the last quarter there, mate.
8-10-58 plays 5-8-38. Margins a flat 20 points, and I might try and give you a score update in the netball.
15 up. All right, the ball to be brought back in now. Is done, pushed out wide. Players are running loose. Sanders has a chance now. Foley coming across to get him, nearly does. Gets good enough to get a handball away to Donovan. To Flanagan, sorry. The ball, as our ball does, bounces one way, then the other goes out of bounds of a Banjo throw in right in front of the beverage tent here at the Western Oval. So Cruikshank and Donovan to do battle. Ball thrown in. Cruikshank has used strength, has brought the ball down. Lands in the hands of Cass. Cass again on that right foot, puts it away. It's a great look kick out in front of Brody Stevens. Can't quite take the mark, but he has numbers there to support, but can't pick it up. Does so in the end. Handball's out. Sanders goes over the top to Garlic. Garlic with a chance, feeds the ball underneath. His handball's cut off. Great play there. Ball hits the deck. We're going to have a ball up, I reckon. And the umpires have come in and said so. Great work by Goodwin there.
Just a final score, thanks to Theodore Badichu. Colac Imperials 49 have defeated South Colac 47 in an absolute classic.
Anyway, ball hits the deck now. Price overruns it. Stevens gets a handball out. No, picked up again now, coming free. Great work by Goodwin. Gets a good little handball out. Tap back. Monahan ends up with it. Drives the ball long down the line. Players covering. Whedon just said, get out of my way. Then spilt the ball. Good enough to recover. Don't know about the handball in the end, though. Bryce runs on it. Gets round one. On the right boot. Jack Bryce cannot quite bring the ball back enough. So, peppering the goals now after an early burst there from South. Imps starting to take control of this game. 8-11, 59. Lead South Colac 5-8-38 thanks to Greg Allen Pharmacy. 70 minutes gone. Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Oh, we'll go around the grounds and see that 22-4. That is ridiculous.
Unbelievable kicking. Dom's already kicked 13-4.
That is ridiculous, isn't it? He's got 14 now.
He's got 14, so McKean to bring the ball back in. Just goes in short to Goodwin. Goodwin takes the mark. Still 30 metres out, defensive. End of there, South Colac. Grandy goes short again. He finds Monahan. That's barely gone the distance, but that's okay. Monahan.
Western Eagles 8-10-58, lead Illawarra back 4-5-29.
Well, so Monahan goes in, but his kick's cut up by Campbell Scott.
Just feel like the damn wall's about to burst. Yeah,
and then, they're building the Mexican wall behind the line here. So Scott's been told to play on. Ball going around, just runs on. Gets around Gaspari, drives the ball long into the forward line, and dropped another one there. I think it's two. Stevens dropped in a short spirit of time. Comes up Mulgrew. Now the chance to run out of defence. Does just that. Drives the ball into the centre of the ground. Players are on here. That bounce of the ball. Sanders done really well. Great handball up, and again follows up on the left boot. Nice looking kick, Flanagan. Hey. Turns around, plays on really quick. Drives along Georgie at the back. But no, take my Brody Stevens in front. We had the Stevens, different spelling, one with an S, one without an S, one with a B, one with a PH.
Lord,
I'll tell you what, my alphabet's working really well today.
Lord 14-12-96, lead Simpson 7-3-45.
So Brody Stevens dropped a couple of chest marks, and then takes a nice pack mark there. Group of 4 or 5 coming in, be kicking from about 20 metres, directly in front. So the distance isn't a problem. And neither is the accuracy. So the dam wall could be opening up now, Drewy. That is the 9th for Colac Imps. They moved to 9-11-65, leading a very gallant South Colac 5-8-38. Thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery, and we've travelled 19 minutes. Richardson Real Estate time clock.
In the words of Kenny Callender, every goal kicker has an ash in its name.
So, that's not what Billy Birmingham actually said on the 12th man, but anyway, we'll run with. He might have said a few little colourful words, and it was more about horses than players. But anyway,
stuff you're not allowed to say, Spider.
No, look, the first 5 or 6 minutes at South were really, really good. And the pressure is told. Imagine me trying to be the sensible one over here.
That's right,
it's tough, isn't it?
Colac Imperials won the A group. Netball in a thriller, 49-47 over South Colac. Cruikshank holding the ball, being picked
I agree with that.
Yep, I do too. So Circuit's got their fan pass away to Monahan now after all that. Kicks towards half forward. Dropped the chance on that occasion there. Was Dave. Ball spilled out there to Baker. Baker now drives towards the forward pocket. McAlliden's down there. Good punch away by Mr. Reliable O'Shaughnessy. And it's gone out of play and Bandry thrown. He's a ripper to Luke O'Shaughnessy.
I don't really got to handle it. I already had come off the bloke in front, mate, and rolled over the back of him. But anyway, you called it, not me.
Now, fair enough.
No, he is, mate. He didn't have, and he is. We spoke about it pre-game that will be missed next year.
He is going to be a big loss, that's for sure.
I think that gives Aussie Arnold a chance to marshal the defence because he's been brilliant as well.
So Bandry throwing here. Margin 27 points in the Colac Imperials' favour. Coming out now. Wade kicks up towards the wing position there. Punched away by Sweetener, but Spokes read it well. Hand pass to Wisby and he's away. Has a bounce. Runs his full measure. Kicks to centre half forward. Just wide of Spence. But here's an opportunity now with Donovan to run onto the footy now. He's got an open goal front, but he didn't see Melbro. He came in and went bang!
Like a librarian, Drew.
No, didn't he ever? And he's got himself a free kick for holding the ball. He saw the goals light up there, did Johnny Donovan, but Will Mulgrew said, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Goes short, finds Mitchy Perkins. Mitchy Perkins now goes short, just to his coaching circuit. So South now just try to ease it up here, and they cannot afford to concede another one before three-quarter time because they've worked hard in this game. Just in the last 5 minutes, have just let the couple slip by. Short kick off the chance to Berry again, turnover. Whedon now has it. Hands it off now to Price. Howland passes along the ground to himself. He's on the 50. He drives it up. High floating kick there. McKee getting back there. Should take them up.
And 50.
And that should be 50, I would have thought. And it is 50. So. Yeah, well, good umpiring there from Craig Hurd. Just a fraction late there, Brody Stevens. So Tommy McKee, he kicked one of the great goals of the year in the second quarter.
Well, it's already been called by Dan Roberts.
Apparently so. And he's off with a bounce. Has two bounces. And he's going to drive it up towards the 50. In the box, Aiden McCallum again. Good punch away by O'Shaughnessy. Cass overrun the footy. Smart bit of play there by McCarthy. Paddles the ball forward. Here's a chance for Foley. Hands it off there to the youngster McCarthy. He's caught. Gets a hand pass away just. Cass looking for the boundary. They want to deliver it, and they're not going to get it. Boundary throwing. Surely you can't give that.
No, you can't.
It's not Friday night footy.
I'm sorry, no, you can't.
Pretty unlucky, I reckon.
Yeah, indeed. So
welcome back, Will.
Yeah, thank you. But good to be back. Social media hasn't been nice to me today, but should be okay for you.
Generator hasn't been nice to you, mate.
So boundary throw in here, approaching three-quarter time. Berry, gee, that's a big leap from him for there. Cunningham, hand pass, Whedon. Just got the kick away just, but it should work okay for Wisby. Wisby just got a kick away just in the nick of time, up towards the 50. Oh, well, trapped by Spokes has been good today. Hands it off to Wisby again. Wisby's kicked inbound. Oh, that's perfect. Finds Price and her away. Hands it off to Cunningham. Not sure what to do with it, though. He's going to switch either there, but then a big fella in Crookshank. He's marked on the edge of the square on centre wing. They'll love another one before three-quarter time. Goes wide to Sanders, 55 metres out. He's going to send it to kick. Oh, they've raffled it here. And Price worked very hard for that. And he's marked it directly in front from 40 metres out.
They've gone all that way. Flanagan's run down this side of the whole way down the ground, screaming, yelling for the ball. No one near him, but it's worked out all right.
So Jack Price.
Young fella's gone over.
Oh, no. Hope he's all right. So
Kinfolk chiropractic update.
One goal, three. He's all right. So he's got 1 goal, 3, Jack Price. He's had another brilliant game today. Directly in front from 45. Kick on the way. It's going to land. Is it going to gate the journey? Just touched on the line through for another behind.
Just shows that bit of breeze there, mate, because, kicking the other way, they're getting the extra carry anyway.
9-12-66 to move on to now the Imperials. They lead the Roos 5-8-38. 28 points is the lead.
McKean to bring the ball back in. It won't be long to go in this quarter either, I don't think, Drew. Hasn't been a long quarter so far. He brings the ball back out. Throckmorton gets over his head, over the back Dawson there. Went to lay a Shepherd in that with the ball in his hand, so he's wrapped up.
It's a long way down.
Wisby jumping away, and it's got a free kick out of it, Wisby has. I was a little concerned about that one, but...
Oh, you're kidding me.
So, Wisby, the Wiz about to go. Oh, not a great kick off the boot, probably... but Spence. No, George, he's taking the mark. Just landed in his hands.
Georgie Stevens taking a great grab, boys. So he's got 3 marks on the Stevcom stat sheet for today.
And the siren has gone.
So he's going to have a
George Stevens having a shot for goal here. It'd be 30 out, very tight angle.
Yeah,
and
tight angle.
That breeze is coming off the goal face, AJ. So Georgie Stevens now.
Well, what's the chances from here?
Oh, this is the ones you'll kick, mate. So in he comes now. See if I put the Paul door on him. George comes in. Ball leaves the boot. The hand has already gone to the air and has just drifted across the face of goal. So at three-quarter time, that sees Colac Imps 9-13, leading South Colac, who are 5 goals, 8 thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery.
Yeah,
Drew.
and of course there's a big upset brewing in the footy with the Western Eagles lead. Illawarra Bayak for the first time in God knows how long, and Lorne have kicked away on the Simpson, but we're not going to take a break because we've got, joining us is going to be the coach of the Colac Imperials, Eliza Carl, fresh off an unbelievable win over South Colac by 2 goals in one of the games of the year, and she joins us now. Eliza, you know that you're going to be very, very relieved by that result.
Yeah, very stoked, very, very happy.
Yeah, 2 games clear on top of the ladder now. I know what was at stake today, but they threw everything at you and you just controlled the game all day. So, like I said, you must have been very relieved when the final siren went.
Yeah, really happy they are. Those last couple of quarters, they wanted it a bit more than us, and we just had to hold firm, which was, yeah, exactly what we did.
Was that expected, though? Because South have been in very good form since the last time you played, and were you expecting that?
Yeah, 100%. They're a good team. They're second on the ladder for a reason, so they were going to come out and push us all day, no matter what.
Question, boys?
I was watching the last quarter. They were able to sort of level the score as well. What did you do to sort of, wrestle that momentum back in your way?
We just had to hold the ball each and every time. We have the thing in our team that we all know how to play a slow brand of netball, but we know how to play a quick brand of netball. And I think in that last quarter, we just really had to slow it down and really show that we have different ways that we can play. And we played that slower brand of netball, which hopefully, it clearly did bring the momentum back to us.
What about any for you, AJ?
No, mate, I've got to add that for stats. Sorry, mate.
Fair enough there, of course, as well. Now, obviously, with 2 games to go now, 2 games clear on top of the ladder. You've got Illawarra back and Otway, I think, in the last 2 games. So, obviously, you think you're going to finish on top of the ladder. So, is there any going to be, you're just going to keep foot to the plough for the next 2 weeks and try and get that week off for the first week of the finals?
Yeah, keep plugging away. I mean, Illawarra and Otway, they could still knock us off, which is a good thing. Like, going into finals, we don't want easy games, we want tough games, and it's good that the competition's like that now, but we'll just keep plugging away at what we do best, and that's just keep improving, keep worrying about us, and try not to dwell too much on what the other team do.
Oh, that's exactly right. But tell us about who your best players today were. I just watched a bit of it there. Ball was just pinging around like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, it was really good. All our girls, I think, played a role. We used all 9 girls, which was great. I think Ruby had a really solid game. Annalie had a really great game. Everyone. I couldn't really single anyone out, to be honest.
Is that one of the toughest games you played since coming back to the league?
Yeah, definitely. There's been a few that, and yeah, probably the last time we played South 2 was probably the exact same, yeah.
So just a nice little entree, come what September's going to look like. But quickly, thanks for jumping on quickly to have a chat, and good luck for September.
Thanks, guys.
Good on you, Eliza Kale, joining us there. We'll take a quick break and back with more very shortly here. 3/4 time in the footy. It is Colac Imperials. No worries. 9:13:67, lead South Colac 5:8:38.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cat's official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody wins. So this week, let's back the Cats and back our community with Morris Community Cashback.
Here at Geelong Homes, local means everything to us. We're a family business that has been building homes for local families for more than 30 years. That's why we've been proudly supporting unity, commitment and kicking goals when it matters most. Explore our range of home and land packages so you too can feel good to be home. Looking for low prices and friendly service? Then head to Bloom's The Chemist Colac, your local go-to for all things health. They'll pack your medications for free, deliver them locally for free, and help you save with everyday low prices on all your pharmacy essentials. Need a vaccination? Bloom's has you covered. No prescription needed. For care, value, and service you can trust. Better go to Bloom's.
Celebration Superstore Colac, owned and operated by the same family since 2003. You'll find the largest range of beer, wine, spirits and more. Becoming a Top Drop member couldn't be easier, with exclusive member prices and weekly specials. And if you find a lower price, they'll match it. The friendly team knows their drops, loves to help, and will even carry your order to the car. There's only one place to celebrate: Celebration Superstore Colac.
Everyone at your business always seems so happy. What's your secret?
We drink a lot.
You drink a lot?
Yep, the managers drink, the staff drink, even the work experience kids doing it.
Serious?
Absolutely. I never thought switching to Coastal Pure Water could make such a difference. Pays to drink local, I guess.
Coastal Pure Water is the purest bottled water, thanks to its reverse osmosis purification process.
I reckon it just tastes better.
Let your staff taste the difference. Visit coastalpurewater.com.au.
At Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety, they do it all. From embroidery to full colour digital printing, they can print any colour, any design on just about anything. Need workwear that stands out? They've got you covered from head to toe. Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety. Great gear, local service and the personal touch. Because they're from around here.
Since 2004, Richardson Real Estate has been your trusted partner in the Colac region. Our commitment goes beyond real estate. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in our community, sponsoring multiple sporting clubs and organisations. Thinking of selling or want an update on your home's value? Contact our team today. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
Gallen in there just got the icon bounce that he didn't need. O'Donnell gets back there, hands it off to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy's driven ball magnificent and finds Whedon. He hands it off now to Arnold. He runs out of defensive 50, kicks towards the wing position, and that is superb. And the mark being taken by Donovan. Probably lucky not to get 50, but umpire gives him benefit of the doubt from Mel Group. So Donovan kicks up towards the 35-metre arc. Spence got the set. Oh, take it high, surely.
Yep.
Must take a free kick.
Yeah.
He nearly had his head ripped off the top of his shoulders.
I'll tell you what, the Whedon and Berry battle has been unbelievable.
Who would you give the points to?
Oh, I'd give the Whedon. If Berry kicked straight, he'd probably get it. I reckon Whedon's got him.
So Callan Spence will go back, have a shot for goal. He's kicked a couple today. He kicked 2 goals, 3 as a matter of fact. So shot for goal here. 35 metres out on the slightest of angles. Kick on the way. Mark that one down. He's got 3. And you think the Cats are home now after a bit of an early scare. 10-13-73 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. They lead by 35 points on South Colac, 5-8-38. And you'd be hoping, Spider, for not for South Colac's sake. They've been game all day. Hope this doesn't blow out to 10 goals.
Yeah, you'd like to hope so. But, when you play a quality side, you lose a player early, and they lost Berry for probably, a bit of the first quarter as well. It will tell at the end of the day. People say, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. It does in the high-intensity football that we're seeing today.
Yeah, so big goal that one there. I cannot believe that Eagles Illawarra result.
No, so the ball now back in the middle. Goes up, Cruikshank wins it, and then lights have come on here at Western Oval. There's none in the boxes, we lost the generator. Foley wins the free kick now. Half forward. South Colac looking to peg one back here. Leads are coming thick and fast. Just decides to chip it up. Nice looking kick. Very captain there. Been done really well at the back. Gets through the legs there, comes across Wisby. Feeds a quick little handball through. The chance here, they're out and away. Now the chance Sanders goes down the line. Nice looking kick in front of Stephen. Takes the mark in front. Now look at the open forward line he's going to. Plays on really quick. Feeds in the middle. Lux of fortune. Nearly landed in the hands of Flanagan. Spence comes the other way. Picks it up. Goes without it. There goes Gaspari. Feeds the ball through to Monahan. Goes to Circuit. Circuit comes over the top. Nice little handball into the first gamer. He's wrapped up though, and unfortunately, Jet Price is going to be the resultant free kick. He's had a day out so far. Jet Price comes out to Wisby, and the Wiz has got a paddock to work with here. Just holds it up, waiting for the leads, and just chips it over the top. What a great kick that is! Lands in the hands of Cunningham. So Cunningham hasn't his usual influence today. I think Been a couple of good jobs done.
What's his stats, AJ?
Yeah, he's had a pretty good day on the Stevcom stat sheet, Drew. He's finished. He's got 8 kicks, 8 handballs, and a couple of marks, 16 disposals.
So not as damaging as normal.
He's had to earn to get his possessions today, though.
He has. But it's a contested brand of footy that's been played. So Cunningham coming in, be kicking from about 50. Said the lights are on here at the Western Oval. In he comes now. Ball leaves the boot. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Liam Cunningham. Just class with a capital C. Has his... that's his second for the day after he kicked the ripper, and then Spokes decided to go one better. But 11-13 now, 79 to Imps, 5-8-38, South Colac. Greg Allen Farm Machine, we've gone 4.5 minutes. Richardson Real Estate time clock.
He'd have to be up there in the BNF count, surely, Drew.
Have to be.
I think, obviously, there's going to be a lot of boys that'll take votes off each other, but he just seems to stand out when he needs to.
Good player.
He is a good player.
Just a good player. Again, one of those ones who's benefited from the responsibility being given to him by Bailey Scott.
He's also just reliable, and that's what you need in footy.
So, Imps doing pretty much what they have to do so far. Margin map to 41 points a game high. Beautifully done by Cruikshank to Wisby. Here they go to Campbell Scott. 45 out. It's a floating sort of a punt kick. Oh, that sporty over Chapper. Spence kicked it off his knee. Through for a behind. That would have been the goal of the day if you would have kicked that.
No, it wouldn't have been.
One of the goals, the play of the day. They got the words mixed up.
Would have been 7th in line the way the goal of the day would have been today.
11-14 plays 5-8 as McKean brings the kick in. He goes short. Finds Throckmorton.
Geez, they're good lights.
Yeah, absolutely. This obviously it's good to see him.
It's completely different, doesn't it?
It does indeed. We can't get lights in the generator. Still coughing it up. Oh, speaking of coughing up, they've coughed the kick up there. And
You've done that well, Drew. You have timed that beautifully.
I did indeed. Ball's kicked towards the 50. Spence was interfered with. No free kick. Melbrew, good handball to McKean. He's been good today too. Kick was partly smothered on the boot, but Reynolds was the beneficiary of that. Stepping right around the corner. Here's a chance. Foley. He can run to 60. He goes towards the forward pocket. McCallum back there. Good defensive work by that man, Luke O'Shaughnessy. Mr. Reliable down here in Weed and takes it over the line out of bounds. We're going to boundary thrown in the right foot pocket for South Colac.
From a Roos point of view, though, I reckon McCallum's looked pretty solid today. He's playing mid and forward. He's like not an overly tall player, and he's been their go-to inside 50.
So South Colac now get their season alive with the results today. But they need a lot to go away. They need to win the last 2 games to qualify for finals. Coming out now was Cruikshank. Just hacks the kick out of the defensive 50 there, which way with the ball bounce. Favours South Colac's way, Sweetenham. Hands it off to Foley. His kick was well smothered there by Sanders. Reynolds goes back in after it again. Not sure how he got rid of it. Ball spilled out now. Dawson hands it off to Sweetenham. Sweetenham's kick brings back the barrel indeed to the top of the goal square. And that is a very, very good grab taken by McCallum.
Speak of the devil.
Class Harvest centre mark of the day. That is a good leap and a good grab. And he should go back and kick the goal from 15 metres out on a slide angle. That was good. That was great footy.
Just protected the drop of the ball zone very well there and was able to take a great clunk. Needs a finish now, though.
Took it nice and high, too.
I thought we were at the Western Oval, not at the MCG. There's seagulls everywhere here at the moment. So as McCallum deserves a goal after that, and he threads it through for their 6th goal. Well done, Ryan McCallum. He kicks his 2nd for the afternoon, and that's their first of the final term to go to 6-8-44 on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. They trail by 36 points on the Colac Imperials, 11-14-80. We have played 7.25 minutes thanks to Richardson's Real Estate. Greg Allen Farm Machinery score. For those who have just joined us, thanks to Theodore Podiatry Group. It was a classic in the A-Green Apple. The Colac Imperials 49, defeating South Colac 47. So to go 2 games clear on top of the ladder, and you think they'll have the minor premiership all sewn up.
Yeah, you would have thought so. AJ's getting excited because he's picked 36 points as the margin. So
but still, what?
That's his Stevcom stat for the day. So the ball in the air now. Cruikshank to do better with Dawson. Dawson wins that one down. Players running on it, coming straight through the other way. Just get out of him away. Quick handball across, back to Cruikshank, who lines up from about 70 and kicks at 65. Spence at the back. But as usual, Perkins in front done really well. Brings the ball down the ground. So very promising through the middle there. And that's the footy we expect from the Imps.
Yeah, Tannis read that. Tannis read that like a book and just came through like a freight train. And unfortunately, Cruikshank tried to just go for goal. He didn't really look inside 50.
I'm with him. So the ball thrown back in now. Gets through to the back. Quick hands here. Chance South to run that through. Monaghan done well. Handball comes over the top. Pressure's coming back from the forward line. Here it comes. Ball out wide. Outside of the ground here. Commentary box. One-on-one contest. Oh, Sanders just too good. Got the nice bounce there. Too good for Foley. Ball gets over the back. Spence better run. Liam Cunningham.
It's your play today.
That was a set play if I've ever seen one.
You just knew that Spence was going to do that, but to actually make it perfect.
Just dropped straight into the hands of Liam Cunningham, who kicks his third. We've a premium group painting play of the day without a shadow of a doubt right there.
Mark that down.
The timing of that tap was sensational because if Cunningham was going too quick, he's missing him. Honestly, just a team goal. It was really well deserved.
I want to see the replay tomorrow, and when I watch it, just the hang time from Callum Spence there. He just stayed in the air and just waited and went bang.
Just played like a ruckman there. It was very clever.
It's like the old, here's the aeroplane coming, feeding your kids straight down the throat.
Oh, aeroplane's fire.
The old aeroplane.
Around the grounds, thanks to Big Water. Dom there has 16 now.
Wow.
Oh, now he's getting a rarefied
and that's a full-time score.
That's going to be on Fireball on Monday.
Yeah, that'll be 25-5, 155.
Ball back in the middle. Stevens into the ruck now against Dawson. Stevens wins that one.
Berry 6-6-42.
Sorry, mate. The ball wrapped up now. And, so Dom Dare had 16. That's rarefied air, mate.
If Dats doesn't get 3 votes like Ben Cox did in a few years ago,
I'm not even going to tell you about it. But anyway, the ball goes in the air.
Apollo Bay.
Haven't got anything of that yet, mate.
Chance now. Imps go forward again. Chopped off, but ball spills through to Price. Price goes from 60. Spence in the box seat and... Rick the goal umpire was going to say that you've...
Did he control it? Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's turned around, kicked the goal. Another goal there for Colac Imps. They moved to 13-14. South Colac 6-8 thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery. And we've gone 10.5 for Richardson Real Estate time clock.
Western Eagles 8-16-64. Lead Illawarra back 5-7. The ball's trying to come back. As I said, Colac Imperials 49, defeated South Colac 47. Lawn 59, they defeated Simpson 54. Otway District 61, defeated Apollo Bay 23. Illawarra Bayak 57, defeated Eagles 41. And Birregurra 72, defeated Otway 46.
I know a bloke kicked 16 once, didn't get 3 votes, mate.
Just with this game as well, boys, if you're South Colac, knowing that Illawarra Bayak are going to lose most likely today, you need to just kind of reduce this scoreline because the percentage I had a look heading into this game was a 5% difference going the way of...
Yeah, I think you're right. They're real.
Sorry, of Simpson, I should say. But, you know, you can win... You can at least get a couple back late in this game, and that just might reduce it by a couple of decimal points, which could go a long way.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like I said, it's going to come down to the last game.
We said the GD last week. Belmont was 5th, Belpo still was 6th. So it was 0.5% between them. They both got beat. Belpo still winning because it was 14 points. And
I mean, it could be a great spectacle if, let's say, South Colac and Simpson win their games next week and then play off in that round 18 game, which I won't be there for, unfortunately, but I'll be watching it, that's for sure.
And that's also the 10th mental health awareness game as well, so that's going to be a big day out there. Cannot wait for that. So umpires picked out a free kick.
We've got a crossing the line. I have not seen that.
Nah.
I think it's
it's a wing. That was a wingman, I think.
Went across the line. I've not seen that happen. 5 in the square for God knows how long.
So free kick will go to the Colac Imperials. So Stevens is going to go out wide to Wade, and he's been very good today as well. He's going to chip short and finds Lovell. Trip Lovell. He's 2 kicks from goal here. So he's going to go long. Spencer Stevens is on a lead. Oh, got up very early. Could quite bring down the mark, though. Hey, good handball under pressure to Monahan. Monahan decides to kick it. And David versus Goliath. and the David actually did a good job out of all that. Duffy, picked up by Tanis there, did really well. Hands it off to Sanders. Stabbing well from 40. It's swinging around. Scott's underneath it and takes probably the easiest mark he's ever taken. He decides to chip out wide and finds Georgie Stephen just to improve the angle a little bit.
It was very laconic, wasn't it? I honestly thought it went over the back for a behind.
It's a training drill.
Yeah, I was like, no South Colac defender tried to even put any pressure on it. It was, very, very innocuous.
So he's going to go back and have a shot for number 3, Georgie Stephen. 25 metres out, right forward pocket, and he has threaded it. This is turning into a big win now for the Colac Imperials after a challenge area. They've kicked 5 goals to 1 in the last quarter. And this is turning into a big, big win indeed. 13 goal final term on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard. That takes them on to 14-98. They lead South Colac 6-8-44. The margin now is at 54 points.
Yeah, 9 goals. Even 9 goals.
Roos just need to get a little bit of retention, just possession of the footy. They can't even get hands on it at the moment.
That's I think their first half might be a bit spent now, and they've just sort of
and even losing the man early in the game. So
that's it.
Well, they basically lost 2.
It was also their tagger as well. Like Moore was going to play a prominent role,
and there's still another 10, 15, 12 minutes to go. So
10, 15, 12, just make up a number. Anyway, the ball's back in the air.
Wave one from 3.
Crookshank, ball fed out wide. Big kick off the ground. There's by Berry. He was held for a long time. Cash just comes through. He's tackled though. He gets a handball away. Ball's going to come out the other way. Circuit done really well then. So driving kick forward. One-on-one contours up to forward. Again.
He's a beauty.
He reads the ball brilliantly. He knew when to move, knew when to jump, and just took the ball at peak height.
He's also played some reserves games this year, so he's obviously had to earn his stripe. But him and his brother Finn, they've both looked good when they've had patches of games so far this season. But Ryan, particularly over the last probably month.
Wow. So Ryan McLinden come in now. Has 2 in the afternoon already. Just to stem a bit of the bleeding, but he's looking for a bit of distance. He shanked that one off to the left. So 6-9-45 now. South Colac, trailing Colac Imperials, so 14-98. Thank you, Greg Allen Farm Machinery. Of course, we've gone 14.5, Richardson Real Estate Time Clock.
Cass brings the ball back in. He jumps to the broadcast side of the ground. That's a beautiful 55-metre pass, but Wisby dropped what he should have taken.
There's your clanger.
You reckon? Good Whedon over the top. Grabbed the footy nicely, gets the hand pass to Wisby. Oh, clever. Little paddle on the Spokes. Spokes kicks towards half forward. Campbell Scott, he's away. Oh, he dropped what he should have taken as well. 55. Well rode by Hay, though. Did defensive work there on that occasion there. Taken by Jave, and he just thumps it. That's the torpedo punt sort of a kick. Oh, good mark by Cass. Class half centre mark of the day. That is a good grab there by the veteran.
Talk about casual.
Sanders couldn't quite take it on that occasion. Monahan's worked his backside off McCarthy in his first senior game. Intercepted there by Sanders there, and the Cats looking to flick ball. Payne got the hand pass just in the nick of time. Daffy over the top of the ball. Tackled. Umpire's going to ping somebody here. He dived over the top of it.
I don't know who's got it, though.
And I think it's Imperials who've got the footy now.
Probably know who had it.
And it's going to be Flanagan. He's going to go backwards with the kick. Cass trapped it nicely here. As the...
Thought that was a siren for a second.
4:26 goes to going to Melbourne there. It flies one past. Berry gets back there for the Kangaroos. He's been everywhere today. High floating kick there. McAllister. Good mark by Sanders. Class harbour centre mark of the day. That is a brilliant grab, and those Sanders boys have been good pickups for the Imps this year. Good kick there. Scott was interfered with, I would have thought, by McKean. He's going to set himself a free kick too far out to score. 65 metres out. Spencer's one-on-one inside deep in the 50. He decides to centre it to Tannis. He's quickly played on now. Kicks long. Itos does that space again.
Great
and
hands.
Spencer's taken a good grab. Class harbour centre mark of the day. Perkins has pretty much has got the points on him, and all of a sudden Spencer's going back for number 5.
Yeah, well, you asked me that earlier. Perkins has been fantastic, but then suddenly the return is he kicks 5.
That's a good day out.
That's a great day out for a full forward. Not 16, but
4
5.
goals 4. Still a good, still going for his ninth shot. So
his ninth shot on goal.
It's amazing. So this for their 15th, for his third of the final quarter. From 35, kick on the way. George Stephen likes it. And so does the goal umpire. That's their 15th. He's got 5-3 in the last quarter. And they've got their 6th of the final term as well. 17 gone on the Richardson's Real Estate Time Clock in this last quarter, and they've hit the ton with that too. 15-14-104. Sorry, Spider.
You're right.
Sleet South Colac 6-9-45. That's on the Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
Need to put Georgie in lime green because he seems to be the greatest goal umpire going around out there. His hands are in the air. He knows what's going on. He's got a career, I think, coming up, but he has to know he's a goal umpire. He can't celebrate. He's just got to wave the flag.
We need to get the umps back in white, Spider, so we can say the person in white is always right.
Well, that's what we used to call him. Anyway, ball back in the middle.
That is the G-rated version.
That was the G-rated. Crookshank taps it to himself, Ruck Rover style. Great little kick forward. Ball spills free. Lands hands to Flanagan. Great handle out to Wisby. Wisby over the top again. Here we go. Chance again. Great looking kick. Right. That was absolutely amazing champagne football.
Price kicked 1 goal 4 today, is it?
Something like that, yep. Jet Price now.
Go back, kick the goal. That was just great football.
That was a premium group, a painting play of the day, contender, definitely, if he kicks it. There's a caveat on that. Jet Price coming in now 15 metres out, not much of an angle to speak of. It goes back, and the goal umpire moves for a bit of show. I think he's seizing up down there, and he's gone straight through the middle for another goal to the Colac Imps in this last quarter. It has become a procession. 16-14, 110. They lead South Colac, who are 6-9. 45, which is blown out to a hell of a margin now.
They've really just put foot to throat, haven't they?
Greg Allen Farm Machinery, of course, Richard's Real Estate Time Clock. We've gone about 19 minutes here under lights.
Yeah, it's like you said there, they're just showing their class in this last 20 minutes. I mean, the third quarter, the game was in the balance there, and you thought South Colac would consent something, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue sky, Imps had just put the foot down.
This is the Birregurra. There's 7 in the last quarter they've kicked. There's still time for more.
Yeah, exactly. Heaps of time for that. Here they go again. Crookshank just dropped the footy.
The ball.
No doubt about that.
The ball.
He tried the drop kick.
Yeah, but he did it. That's what he did. The very last tap, he did the same thing. Tapped to himself, but he got the ball to boot.
McAlliden's got the footy now. He sides the centre kick, but he's coughed it up, and Sanders read it well. So they've got time to kick more goals here to the Cats. Tar forward it goes and finds Flanagan. He's 2 kicks from goal now. He's got Crookshank on his own. Where's Spence? Where's Stephen? There it goes. Straight down the throat of Callan Spence again. And he'll go back from 30 metres out in the right forward pocket and go back for shot goal number 6 and for his 4th in the last quarter.
Perkins just got lost in the lead there. There was a great little block put on by Georgie Stephen at the back and just knocked Perkins off his line.
You got to feel for Mitch Perkins.
He's played a pretty good game today, Mitch Perkins. But you see, if Cullen kicks 6 goals there, then it just...
He's gone from being their best to,
It's tough, doesn't it?
Comes in from 35, deep in the right forward pocket. Stevens got 2 to beat, ball to ground. Wisby swoops on it, kept it in. Not sure about that hand pass. Stephen.
Creative.
Yeah, it was a bit creative. Ball just pinging around in the right forward pocket. Still in dispute. Spence and Mulgrew just have a bit of a tug-of-war. And we get a ball up. Deep in the right forward pocket to get there again.
It was an ugly kick off the boot of Cullen's bench.
Spence spikes in the right forward pocket. That's a good tackle by Perkins. And
he's already kicked the beauty from there, Drew. He could have gone for another one.
Well, why not? So 16-14 play 6-9. So Imps have got Eora back and Otway to come in the final 2 weeks of the home and away. Well, South Colac have got Otway and Simpson in round 18. That's going to potentially decide who finishes 5th. Spikes was leg, no free kick. Price grabbed the footy, well played. Sanders, 52 metres out. Sanders to kick there. And here's the opportunity for the other Sanders on this occasion, but beaten to it. McKee probably should have been dropping the footy. Umpire said play on. Sanders was pushed over the line.
He handballed it in front of him, mate.
For a touchdown. And then Nick Sanders takes it over.
He'd like that.
And of course, we've got the NFL coming out to Melbourne in a few weeks.
He actually...
that'd be exciting.
He won our NFL Fantasy League last year and awarded him with the Fantasy Ring today. We got him all ordered in, so...
Gee, that'd be worth a few dollars.
Yep.
Boundary throw in. Spence, beautifully tapped them, but well rode by Mulgrew. Hand pass there wasn't so good. Sanders again. Hands it off to Arnold. I reckon he might have an issue, but umpire says give it to me and I'll throw it up there, so... This is a
first quarter might have an issue, mate. Even the umpire's getting a little bit tired. He looked like they took a step to get round, didn't he?
So ball thrown up. Crookshank. He's been good in the ruck today. Cunningham didn't have the footy, I would have thought. Circuit's well tackled there by Spokes. And the 2 veterans just getting a little bit of...
feel.
Yeah.
Just want to lay down. It's nap time.
Yeah, it's getting towards that time, isn't it?
Nap time at the old folks' home. So having a nap.
Don't mind that from Circuit, though. You want to try and take some momentum into next week.
So ball thrown up. Dawson wins the tap. Sanders rode it beautifully. Well tackled. Should be ball.
Yep.
Well done by Circuit. And Circuit, the coach, who's probably got a few weeks left in his coaching tenure, you would think. When we spoke to him about a few weeks ago, he decides to go backwards.
No,
now he's got a major issue, and that's holding the footy. Oh, Miller Throckmorton.
Against his old side as well.
Oh, dear.
That just hurts more, doesn't it?
Yeah, like he was playing for Imperials reserves at the start of the season and moved midway, so...
You feel for him, don't you?
Yep, you do.
No, you take them.
Yeah.
Uncontested chest mark.
Yep.
No pressure.
It is a non-negotiable.
Yeah. So George Stephen is going to go back and have a shot for number 3.
Coach Killer.
He will kick from 45 on a 45-degree angle. He comes in now. We're right behind him. Kick on the way, and that is a beauty.
Never looked like missing, did it?
Georgie Stephen kicks his 3rd for the afternoon, And that's the 8th of the last quarter too.
Wow.
Spider's running out of room in his little sheet there. That's the biggest area I've got the ride in.
23 minutes gone final two. 17-14, 1-16. The Colac Imperials lead South Colac 6-9-45. Margin now 71 points. Greg Allen Farm Machinery scoreboard.
If there's anyone that's going to have a celebration as well, it's definitely Georgie boy. He loves it.
And we love him for it.
That's it. Even when you're kicking 8 goals in the last quarter, it just shows that, you know, that's the type of stuff that you need for a solid side. And, you know, that's just culture building things, and, you know, it's what we love about him. And as a commentator and what I'm sure all of his teammates love about him.
Absolutely, mate. It just right to the last siren, mate. You play the game out. We're back in the middle now. Crookshanks and Dawson to do battle. Crookshank wins it again. Can't rope it over. Oh, but it lands in his hands. And he's wrapped up again. He's going to hold out by and said, yes, oh, God. That one just landed back in his hands. Was by McClendon again, who's probably been South's best today.
That's his second holding the ball on him again.
Yeah,
as well.
him and Monaghan have been closest to be South's best. Anyway, quick handball across. Chance out here. Goes out to Good, takes the mark. Yeah. Chance to build something through Goodwin. Went to go to handball to Mulgrew. I reckon the bloke on the mark moved there. Probably should have been 50. Goodwin was probably right there. Now he plays on. Spears a ball in, but it's not a great kick. Lands in the hands of Sanders.
Yeah, Dom Dare kicked 18 one day. He kicked 16 today. So
wow. Wow. So Sanders spears the ball in. It gets over the top. It's going to come back in. Nice little kick. Chip forward. It's not again, is it?
That's Foley.
That's Foley this time with the orange boots. So they've got McClendon again. He's everywhere.
Yep.
So he's kicked 18. He's kicked 16 now. It's good going from a full forward. But anyway, Foley has a chance now. Put another one on the board for South Colac. We've travelled 25 minutes. It's about final siren time, but there has been 11 goals kicked in this quarter. So here comes Foley. Ball leaves the boots, pushed it out right. It's come back nicely on the breeze.
Well done. Well done.
Consolation goal there for Jordan Foley. And the 7th now for South Colac. Thanks to Greg Allen Farm Machinery, and we've gone 25 and a half minutes, Richardson Real Estate. A final quarter here at the Western Oval.
I'm sure if you're a Roo supporter as well, you'd probably love for Jack Foley to be out there today.
Yeah, for
obviously,
sure.
He was a big omission today, being out injured.
And
It's
Zach
just a big
Day
loss.
too.
Zach Day, obviously, he's been awesome for them going inside 50. He was really good when they last encountered each other. So he's a major loss.
I've got something to ask you boys in a minute. So back in the middle now we go. Margin 65 points. Crookshake again.
Not again.
Nearly did it. Monaghan. Ball spit out to Lovell now for the Cats. They get another clearance up towards half forward. Garlick couldn't quite take it. Taken by the first game of McCarthy.
Both of them.
Hand pass there. Missed the target completely. Getting back there, Lovell. Paddles the ball out. Circuit. Well played. Just got the hand pass out. Boyle. Hand pass is a good one too. McCarthy. Hand pass to Gaspari. Well played there. Free kick, and it's going to go to the youngster. Well done. Put his head over the footy. Won himself a free kick.
And cramped.
Yeah, as you would too. His first senior game, playing probably the Crosstown Rivals and one of the premiership favourites. Welcome to a senior footy. Goes into the corridor there, and that just sums it up. And Sanders takes a mark. This is Nick. So Nick down to reflect more pain. He kicks up towards half forward there. Stephen created a contest. Oh, superbly done. Hand pass now to Ollie Sanders. And there on Spence, he picks the footy up. Hand pass went straight to the chest there of Hay. Gets a hand pass over the top there. Oh, I don't know why he handballed there, but it's going to be a ball up, I would have thought. Question for you boys. Dom Dan now has 76 for the year. Can he kick the 10-3 again? Is the 100 still on the cards? It's possible.
Well, it's 24, so anyway.
Yeah, they've got Apollo Bay, and I think they've got Otway to come in the last, and I think it's someone else in round 18 will come back to Eagles as well. So
what he's going to need 12 in each game. That's a big ask.
And he's got a good record too against Apollo Bay in the past. He kicked 18 one day. Let's not forget that. So and he kicked I think 8 or 9 earlier in the year.
Probably just depends if he wants to put himself on ice. If the game was to get out to that sort of stage,
he won't do that. Arnold. Kick was smothered there. Flanagan let it see to go over there. I wouldn't think he would do that. I don't think Dom's that type of guy though. I would have thought, but
depends on the weather.
Well, that's true.
That's it. Obviously you want to be looking after yourself heading into September.
So boundary throw in here as well. And as I said, he's going to win his 7th league goal kicking in a row. That is an amazing effort. Boundary throw in. Crookshank doing the ruck work. There's the siren. The Colac Imperials get the job done. There was a few little scares early on, but they really put the foot down in the last quarter. They slammed on 8 goals to 2 to run out big winners in the end by 55 points. 17-14, 116. Defeating South Colac 7-9-51. Goal kickers, Callan Spence finished with five, mate. Cunningham with 3, Stephen with 3, and Jet Price finished with 2.
Yep.
And I think McCullough was still only multiple goal kicker for South Colac. He finished with 2. So after a bit of an early scare, boys, Colac Imperials pretty much what they had to do. They got the job done. South had a crack for probably 2.5 quarters, but in the last quarter, the Imps just showed why they are a leading premiership fancy going for the with a few weeks left in the season.
Well, they got the 7 points in that early in that third quarter.
Yeah,
and
South dominated the start of the first 5 minutes of that third quarter, especially. So to get away with a 55-point win, I think that turned into
it was a clinical win.
It was a pretty good win in the end because, like I said, South Colac had a real crack for 2.5 quarters, losing more early on with in a contest there. Probably wasn't ideal, but I don't think it would have mattered too much. The Imperials just put the foot down like good sides do, and like they've done for a lot of the times this year. It was just a little burst in the last quarter, that just similar to one with the Berry earlier in the year. Spider, they just put the foot down.
It just took them 2.5 quarters to break the shackles because it was in tight. It wasn't a pretty contest to watch for the first 2.5 quarters, but it was the intensity was fantastic, and it just took them that time. Once they broke the shackles, I mean, we thought in that second quarter they kicked those 2 goals in a minute and got out to 21 points. Okay, it might go from here. South just worked their way back, kicked 3. I think they kicked the next 3 over the end of the.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cats official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody wins. So this week, let's back the Cats and back our community with Morris Community Cashback.
Here at Geelong Homes, local means everything to us. We're a family business that has been building homes for local families for more than 30 years. That's why we've been proudly supporting unity, commitment and kicking goals when it matters most. Explore our range of home and land packages so you too can feel good to be home. Looking for low prices and friendly service? Then head to Bloom's the Chemist Colac, your local go-to for all things health. They'll pack your medications for free, deliver them locally for free, and help you save with everyday low prices on all your pharmacy essentials. Need a vaccination? Bloom's has you covered. No prescription needed. For care, value, and service you can trust. Better go to Bloom's.
Celebration Superstore Colac, owned and operated by the same family since 2003. You'll find the largest range of beer, wine, spirits and more. Becoming a Top Drop member couldn't be easier, with exclusive member prices and weekly specials. And if you find a lower price, they'll match it. The friendly team knows their drops, loves to help, and will even carry your order to the car. There's only one place to celebrate: Celebration Superstore Colac.
Everyone at your business always seems so happy. What's your secret?
We drink a lot.
You drink a lot?
Yep, the managers drink, the staff drink, even the work experience kids doing it.
Serious?
Absolutely. I never thought switching to Coastal Pure Water could make such a difference. Pays to drink local, I guess.
Coastal Pure Water is the purest bottled water, thanks to its reverse osmosis purification process.
I reckon it just tastes better.
Let your staff taste the difference. Visit coastalpurewater.com.au.
At Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety, they do it all. From embroidery to full colour digital printing, they can print any colour, any design on just about anything. Need workwear that stands out? They've got you covered from head to toe. Hip Pocket Workwear and Safety. Great gear, local service and the personal touch. Because they're from around here.
Since 2004, Richardson Real Estate has been your trusted partner in the Colac region. Our commitment goes beyond real estate. We're dedicated to making a positive impact in our community, sponsoring multiple sporting clubs and organisations. Thinking of selling or want an update on your home's value? Contact our team today. Richardson Real Estate, Colac's most trusted opinion.
He comes in from 48. Kick on the way. I think it might just land a bit short. It does, and it's a mark by Balderas. Class Harbour Centre marker today. Had the perfect sit on. Outlaw have the footy out of their back zone.
They do.
Albeit defensively.
Ball's ready. Dom there grabs it out of the ruck, throws it onto the right boot, and has got bang!
He's on fire today.
There we go. West Vic Sheds and Garages goal of the day contender.
Going to be hard for Albie to get it out.
Yep, so Taylor now thinks a slipper in it, drives it back to the hot spot there. Players flying!
Taking it.
Is that James Hughes?
Paddy
It's Paddy Hughes.
What a
Paddy
mark.
Hughes.
Same like what they did against Imperials, just long down the line.
And that's what they've done. Long down the line. Pack forms there. Tap forward and knocked out of bounds, is it?
It's a mark.
Lands in the hands of Mulder. Why wouldn't he give it to him? He just spears the ball in the Williamson direction, but he's outpointed there by Turner.
Dead back on today.
Local sporting clubs are at the heart of communities like ours here in Geelong. That's why I love what Geelong Cat's official asset finance partner Morris is doing with the Morris Community Cashback Program. When you settle a loan with Morris and nominate a local sporting club, Morris gives $500 directly back to that club. That funding can help local clubs invest in equipment, facility upgrades, club improvements and junior development programs that benefit the entire community. So if you're thinking about financing your next car, truck, trailer or even a boat or caravan, you'll be supporting your local sporting club at the same time. Because when local businesses support local communities, everybody